right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show. Whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. Our studio numbers tonight are 876 926 2178 876 926 8631 and 876 926 7615. It is now 4 minutes after 12. Yes, it is 4 minutes after midnight. Now, without any further ado, we'd like to go to our phone lines and see who's calling. Greetings and good night. Greetings.
Hello, good night.
Good night. How you do?
I'm fine. Do you have a card reading, please?
Okay. All right. You ever did it before?
Yes, I did it last year.
Last year. Okay. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Now I want you to call any number that comes to your mind. Don't hold back. Just any number, but don't call the second number until I indicate to you next. Okay?
Okay.
So give me a number in a range of 1 to 10. And you can call any number more than once. It doesn't matter.
5.
Hold on. Good. Come again.
1.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
10.
Come again.
2.
2 or 3?
2.
2. Come again.
9.
Come again.
8.
That's it.
Okay.
Good. Let me ask you something though. What is your age now?
I am 38.
38?
Mm.
Really? You're so much younger than that.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. So what's your birth date?
It's the 1st of November 1984.
What date in November?
The 1st.
1st. Okay. 1981, right?
4.
84?
Yes.
Uh-huh. All right. 1984. Now, in China, they will say you have the characteristics of a rat. In other words, you're born the year of the rat, okay?
Okay.
Now, that may not sound very nice, but the so-called rat people are the greatest caregivers in the world. You know, the majority of women who live and go overseas and take care of old people at old people's hostels and old people's homes are actually people born in the year of the rat. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Right. But in the African world, in African astrology, we don't call you a rat. We would not be so rude. Hell no. We call you Abasi. You're from the house of Abasi, okay?
Okay.
And I can assure you that in less than 3 weeks, the book of Abasi will be on the road and you'll be able to get a book that teach you all you really need to know about you. In other words, there's things about you that you don't know that you don't know.
Okay.
Things that you don't know that you need to know.
Okay.
These are the things that you ought to know, right?
Yes.
And the book of Abasi will supply you with such information. Now let me get to it. Your first card here is the Wheel of Fortune. That's the most auspicious or luckiest card in the entire deck.
Okay.
I mean, if a reader tell you that you're going to win the lottery, it would be because you pulled that card.
Okay.
No, hold on. You may not necessarily win the lottery, you know, but you may end up with something that make you wonder, how come God love you so?
Yes.
You know when you get something in life that you swear you could have never get nothing like that because there's no way you could ever get that, and then you get it.
Yeah.
It's awesome, right?
Yes, that was good.
That's the wheel of fortune for you. So don't put your mind on gambling now, okay?
Okay.
No, it may not be about lottery, but it's about you being super lucky, super fortunate, and sooner than later you'll find out what it's about.
Okay.
But wait, there's more. Your second card, no, if you get that card, but then you get a bad card, it will be like something put a blight on your luck, right?
Yes.
But your second card is wonderful. It have a woman on it. She got like 3 golden coins, and it says gain. It means that you cannot lose.
That's it.
You can't lose.
Okay.
You just cannot lose. You have any children yet?
Yes, I have a son.
Okay. Well, you were born with the power to make 3, you know. 3 children.
Oh, okay.
So, you never know.
Okay.
And then there's a card called loss. Did you lose a pregnancy?
Yes.
How much pregnancies you lost?
1.
Okay. Well, you probably still got 1 more to go, right?
Okay.
You never know. But if you don't worry. The other 2 children comes as your grandchildren if you don't make them. So don't worry your head about that.
Okay.
And then there's a card here called prosperity, suggesting that you will be prosperous, okay?
Alright.
There's only one hitch to it. You're going to need to eat more fruits. How often you eat fruits?
I eat fruits, but not enough. I eat more vegetables than fruit.
Eat greens and fruits, okay?
Yes.
What's your favorite fruit?
I love jackfruit and I love apple.
You like jackfruits?
Yes.
Okay. And you like apples?
Yes.
What kind of apples you like?
The Jamaican one, the OTC.
Okay. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so big on jackfruit. I find the taste, the smell away, but yeah, I like the apple thing.
Okay.
No, jackfruit is nice, you know, it's just that it's not my thing.
Okay.
You know? Then there's a card here now called the Fool. Hold on. Do you have a lover?
Yes, I do.
And you guys are, how you guys doing? How you guys going?
We're going great.
Excellent, excellent. You ever bleached yet?
As in my skin?
Yeah.
1.
Now, what make you do that?
So it's because I had some hyperpigmentation, some blotches in my face.
But you didn't just bleach your face?
Yes, that's my face.
Just your face to bleach?
And it wasn't bleach, it was like toning or whatever.
Toning?
Mm-hmm. That's what they call it.
Well, you can use any word you want to use, but you bleach your face. No, don't do no more bleaching, okay? Because there's a card here called the Fool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a person who bleached them skin may not be such a wise person because you could end up getting skin cancer, you know.
That is true.
Yeah, so it is not a wise move, okay? Your ancestors don't really rate the bleaching skin business. And just to make sure that you don't go any further with that, they call the messenger and tell the messenger, tell her don't bleach her skin no more. So I just told you that, right?
Yes.
Because I'm the messenger. And then there's a card here now called the Emperor. It's a wonderful card. Were you ever close to your father?
I don't know my father.
At all, right?
No.
Okay. Well, the Emperor, if you're not close to your father, then you know it is written in the Holy Scripture that when your mother or father forsake you, then the Lord will take you up.
Okay.
So actually, you need to look to God, right?
I actually do that. I see where he's working. Over there.
So if you don't have your father's blessings, according to the Emperor, which is the highest man, the Emperor of a nation is the highest man in that nation. Okay? The card, the Emperor, suggests that either you have your father's blessing or you're gone over your father's head because you don't know him and you have God's richest blessings. Isn't that sweet?
That's good.
And so therefore don't your final card is regret, you know. But if regret come after the Emperor, it is saying, so don't you regret not knowing your daddy.
Yeah.
Don't regret. All right?
Okay.
Because you got something better than that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get regretful sometime?
Yes, sometimes.
What kind of things do you regret?
Like relationship choices, career, stuff like that.
Well, put it this way, right? When you start out with a card like the Wheel of Fortune and you end up with cards like the Emperor, yeah, and gain, then you really ought not to regret. Because for you, any bad thing that happened, it is really to stop something worse from happening or to make a good thing happen, okay?
Okay.
Any question?
Yeah. Can I get a card for my son? He's 14.
Your son is 14?
Yes.
Where is he now?
He's asleep.
Asleep?
Yes.
All right, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give you a card reading for your son, right? Because I would want him to call those numbers. And he is sprawled out in bed. But tell me, when is his birthday?
His birthday is the 15th of June, 2008.
15.
Yes.
Well, you deserve to know something about number 15 because he's a number 15 baby, okay?
Okay.
All right. Your birthday is the 1st, right?
Yes.
That make you stubborn but godly. That's cool.
Yes.
Let's look at number 15. 15 is a favorable number for getting money and favors from others. This number means that he could be a good public speaker, one who holds the attention of others. 15 is a number of magic and strong mystery. Okay?
Yes.
People under that number are great natural magicians. They can use prayer or positive thinking to achieve their personal aim. So think positively about your son. He is, in fact, in a very great position. It's like playing dominoes and pick up a real good hand, right?
Okay.
So don't worry about him. He'll be fine.
Okay. Can I ask you something else too?
Yes.
My spouse's birthday is October the 20th, 1962.
Okay. And you're 1984. So
Yeah.
you're born the year of the rat. And he born 1962?
Yes.
October 14?
October 20.
20, okay. So he would be 1962. That's the year of the tiger, okay?
Oh, tiger.
Yes. Now, you would think the tiger would just eat the rat and get it over with, but apparently the tiger and the rat are now very close buddies. And that sounds good. But let me see how that normally works, right? Let me check it out. You're two very different people, you know. Your prayer time is midnight, like between 11 and 1.
Okay.
His prayer time is between 3 o'clock in the night and 5 o'clock, coming on to morning.
Okay.
Think about that. So let's see what happened when a tiger man goes with a rat woman. Let's see. Hold on. Tiger husband, rat wife. In the African world, we don't call him a tiger. We call him chike. Okay?
Okay.
Tiger husband, rat wife. How long you guys been together?
Almost a year.
Almost a year?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, listen carefully. You don't really know each other in a year, okay? It takes 3 years to actually begin to really know each other. All right? Now, it says here, not much togetherness in this marriage. He is too hot-headed and imperious for the domesticated and sentimental rat. She can be considerate and thoughtful only when appreciated, and he is too impatient and involved with himself. he finds her petty and too possessive and demanding, both parties will be dissatisfied with the other's performance. But if you born during the hours of someone that is compatible with him, or if he born during the hours of someone that's compatible with you, you still have a quite rosy time, you know.
Okay.
Even though you're not, in other words, a pure tiger, which is a man born in the year of the tiger during the hours of the tiger, and a pure rat woman, which is a woman born in the year of the rat during the hours of the rat, which is midnight, would not really get along after a while.
Okay.
But there are many variations of each of you.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, you could be a rat person born during the hours of the dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the dog and the tigers is like bona fide brethren. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Or he could be a tiger person, born during the hours of the rat or during the hours of the dragon, who is, you know, pals with the rat. So you can't look at it in the way where I just say it's not compatible and you walk away, leave him. He hasn't done you any wrong. Just take care of him. But when it get rocky, remember that you're not astrologically compatible, so don't be quick to judge him, okay?
Okay.
All right. You take care now.
Thank you, you too.
No. His birth date is your birthday is the 1st of November, right?
Mm-hmm.
You say his is the 20th?
Yes.
And 20 and 1 is 21, which is actually a lucky number.
Okay.
So there's a lot of hope there, okay?
Okay.
All right. You take care now.
Thank you.
Bless it.
You too.
We'd like to welcome each and everyone being with us here on our show. We welcome everyone from the Indian race who love to listen to our show. We welcome everyone from the Chinese race who love to listen to our show. We welcome everyone from the European race, the Caucasians who love to listen to our show. We welcome all the Africans at home and abroad who love to listen to our show. So welcome one and all. Let's return to our phone lines now. Remember, we did say that you can call us at 876-926-2178. 876-926-8631 and 876-926-7615. Let's return to our phone lines. Greetings and good night.
Good night.
Good night. How you do?
Not too good.
Not too good. All right. What's happening to you?
I'm feeling some pain
Where you feel the pain?
in my left foot.
In your left foot. Do you know that pain is a good thing?
Yeah.
Pain is a good thing, Without pain, you wouldn't know that something is wrong, right?
Yeah.
You would, without pain, you'll be fooling yourself. Because then you'll be hopping and skipping, not knowing that something is wrong with your foot. So, which part of your foot you feel the pain?
From my hip go down, straight down.
Okay. Normally when you feel a pain from your hip go down, the problem is really in your lower back, like a pinched nerve. When the sciatic nerve is pinched, they call it sciatica. Right?
Okay.
Do you have to sit down a lot?
When I sit down, I feel it more to the weight, and I keep walking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, better for me.
Yeah, but when you sit down, you feel it more?
Yeah.
Right. There's a disease called the sitting disease. It can cripple people. A lot of people get crippled every year just because of the chair. The chair is more dangerous than hamburgers, cigarettes, rum, you name it. A chair is more dangerous than drugs. Okay?
Okay.
In places like Japan, where people sit down on mats and cross their legs, how they lap their legs like that, most people don't have back problems. In places like India, where people don't have much chairs in their house and they do a lot of walking up and down. They don't have that problem. Places like Africa, a lot of people have to walk long distances every day for simple things, and they don't have back problems. So when you wake up in the mornings, take a walk, all right?
Yeah.
Walk for at least 30 minutes. And what would be nice, or what would be very helpful, is if you can leave home like wearing slippers.
Yeah.
Or when you get to the on the road, like the main road, take off the slippers and walk totally barefooted. You think you could get something like that, do?
No, I remember.
Okay. Now you'll notice that it's going to be very uncomfortable. A lot of tiny little stones going to juke up on the bottom of your foot and make you keep a lot of noise, like ooh and ow, right?
Yeah.
But that is a science called acupressure, which is similar to a science called acupuncture, which is a Chinese science. But acupressure is a normal, natural connection with earth. And it's very healing because all your nerve endings is in the bottoms of your feet.
Okay.
So you can actually help massage even that sciatic nerve that's pinched by walking barefoot and getting some grounding when you connect with the earth's magnetic field by walking barefooted, okay?
Okay.
When you're in the house now, you could lay down on the floor. Sometimes put your bottom up to the wall and put your feet up on the wall so you're shaped like an L. That's very helpful.
Yeah, I'm already doing that.
Yeah. But you need herbs, though. You need a herb called white willow bark. The bark of the white willow tree, you can buy it at most herbal shops should have it. White willow bark.
Yeah.
And it goes very well with another herb called Paudiarco. That's P-A-U-D-A-R-C-O. P as in Paul. P-A-U-D apostrophe A-R-C-O. A-R-C-O. Paudiarco.
Okay.
Paudiarco is also an excellent tumor inhibiting virus killing herb that tend to kill cancer cells too. So you're doing more than one thing at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And it helps move inflammation from your back, along with the white willow bark. Okay?
Okay, so when I get them, I can boil the two of them, both of them together?
Yes, but be careful not to boil them long. Let the water boil, add the herbs, let it boil for no more than 3 minutes, and then you turn off the fire and leave it let draw. When it get cool, then drink it.
Okay.
And don't do anything ridiculous like put sugar in it. Don't do that.
Okay.
Sugar is really not your friend, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So, you want to get a card reading?
Sure.
Okay. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
2.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
6.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
5.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. When is your birthday?
22nd of October.
October 22?
Yeah.
What year?
77.
1977. Okay. Now, in the African world, we call you Fadil. You're from the house of Fadil, F-A-D-I-L, okay?
Yeah.
So anytime you hear me say the book of Fadil is ready, get the book of Fadil and study yourself, all right? Because we're writing 12 books, a book for each type of person. Anyway, in China, they say you're born the year of the snake. So they will say you have the ways or the attributes of the snake. And snake people are known to be very wise, okay?
Okay.
But the real problem is that you're born on the 22nd day, October 22, right?
Yeah.
Now, 22 is a dreamer's number. You must be careful not to be caught off balance or off guard. You got to watch everything carefully. Stop daydreaming or kidding yourself. Keep alert. 22 is a number of ambush. That means that bad things may happen when you have no way of expecting it. So, you have to be conscious and don't do anything that is silly, like have unprotected sex with somebody who you're not sure about, you know?
Okay.
Then you'll get ambushed, end up with herpes or something like that.
Okay.
So you have to make sure that you stay conscious, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Are you in love?
Yes.
Okay. When is that person's birthday? Do you know?
The 16th of January.
Uh-huh. What year?
73.
1973?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 1973, 16th of January, this person ruled in 72 because 73 is the year of the ox, but that person, that year actually begins somewhere in February, so he would actually belong to the year of the rat, okay?
Okay.
So we'll take a look and see what happens when a rat man, that is an Abasi man, goes with a woman born the year of the snake. Let's check it out quickly. Hold on. This shouldn't take no time. Rat husband, snake wife. Turn off your radio. Turn off your radio. You're listening?
Yeah, I was listening before I tried to get you, but I'm away from the radio now.
Okay. They say a union made up of two possessive partners who are realistic enough to make all the necessary adjustments if they find much to admire in each other. The rat man will value the snake's brilliance and tenacity, while she finds him ambitious and clever enough to set up house with. Of these two materialistic and performance-conscious parties, he may be the more adaptable and easygoing. She is cautious, and he could rely on her excellent ability to sniff out all those traps. The snake also finds the rat's devotion very touching and will respond passionately. So how you and him get along?
Not very good.
Well, there's another hitch to it. He happens to be born on the 16th day. Now, that is a problem. All right? Remember, you're compatible, but there's a problem in the numerology. You born the 22nd, he born the 16th, right?
Yeah.
That adds to 38. Do you have any idea what's going on? But let me tell you. First of all, 16, we didn't tell you what 22 is about. It's a number of ambush, right?
Yeah.
Which is not nice. But 16 is a bit worse. 16 is a destructive number. It brings upheaval, earthquake, chaos, danger, explosions. The vibration of number 16 is negative. Great care is needed, or danger and great defeat would be result. Love life and marriage life seldom ever work out happily. So the problem in him is that whenever he finds himself in love, it is very easy for him to lose that love. Okay?
Okay.
If he gets married, it will be very easy for him to end up divorced. So it is important for you to avoid judging him. Don't judge him.
Okay.
Show him some compassion, all right? Because it is not easy for him,
Okay.
Did he tell you how rough his love life has been?
No.
Well, look at this now. 22 and 16 happens to be 38. Do you have any idea the power of 38? Well, let me tell you what 38 is about. 38, listen carefully. a deep spiritual force. You hear that? 38. A deep spiritual force. This number has power over future happenings and should be watched carefully. It often brings quarrels, divorce, and misunderstandings. So together, the power is quite shaky, quite negative. So stop judging him, because you may be part of the problem, even though you may only see him as the problem, okay?
Okay.
In other words, if you make an extra effort to be more understanding and to listen to him, he will end up listening to you more, you know.
Okay.
What is you don't like about him?
Repeat something?
What it is you don't like about him?
Like when I see anything going on around in the house and I speak about it, you don't listen. He make him make a quarrel, and when we arguing, he's always telling me disrespectful words.
All right. Well, the truth is, a relationship that adds to 38 don't usually last very long. Disrespect usually breeds more disrespect, right?
Okay.
So you may also be, in his view, disrespectful to him too. Because if he diss you, you may diss him back, right?
Yeah, but when he call me names, like, I don't really repeat him, call him back names.
When he call you names, what you need to do is let him know that that is not the deal. You really ought not to stand for that, you know. Respect is due. Compatible or not compatible, respect is due, okay?
Okay.
And no woman will stay with any man, and no man will stay with any woman who calling them disrespectful names. That breaks up the union, all right?
Okay.
I'm not saying that you should break up with him, you know. I'm saying that it happens naturally. The vibe is just too negative. But when you know these things, then it may make you a bit more patient and understanding, because you will be expecting the negativity anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a card here called gain, which means that you're not a loser. You're not a loser. You will gain a lot in life. You have your own home yet?
Not yet. But I have a home that I spend more time, my parents' old parents' home.
Well, you're gonna have your own home, even if it's that one. There's another card called success, which means that at some point you're gonna have a business.
Yeah.
And it will do well. Then there's the king of innovation, suggesting that you will have a good husband too. And then we got a card called the magician, suggesting that there will be a miracle in your life, okay?
Okay, so when you say a good husband is the same person?
There's no way I can tell you that.
Okay.
If he continue calling you names, then it would not be the same person. Okay?
Okay.
Clearly, the two of you need to see a counselor, at least, you know? Get some counsel and see what that would do. All right?
Okay.
Don't just give up on someone, you know. You go get counseling, all right?
Okay.
All right. Do you go to church?
Sometimes.
All right. You know, you can go and see your pastor and get counseling. Or they told you can probably check me and get some counsel. If you want to, you could always give me a call. My number is 844-2295. That's 876-844-2295. All right? Okay. There's another card here now called order, which means that your life will be in order sooner than later, okay?
Okay.
And you have some traveling to do. Another card called Dominion, suggesting that you will find yourself having two sources of income, making money from two different angles, right?
Yeah.
And there's a card called Well-Being, suggesting that your health is going to improve. Okay?
Okay.
It is important that you find out from him if he would join you to go to see a pastor or someone and get counseling. All right?
Okay. Well, like I said, I can call you. Will it cost?
It depends on if it's a small talk, or if you come to see me. If you come to see me, of course, there's a fee for it. But that's not something I would tell you on air, okay?
Okay.
What I do know is that without knowledge, the two of you would lose each other. You need the knowledge of what's really happening. Remember, it's not people out there trying to mash up your relationship. You ever thought it may be that?
No.
Good. It's not that, okay?
Okay.
It is that you have a glitch. The two of you pick up a bad hand. It's like, just imagine two people playing dominoes, right?
Yeah.
And each of them pick up a bad hand and blaming each other for when the game going wrong. You can imagine the amount of bad word that can go on, right?
Yeah.
But both you pick up a bad hand, So both you likely to lose the game. When really and truly, if it was made clear how to play that hand, it would make the game more interesting. Instead of cussing, you may be smiling in the midst of it. Right?
Yeah.
That is where counsel come in. You both need sound counsel. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. So you take it easy, okay?
Okay.
Bless you.
So the herbs that I said I should use, where can I get them?
Where you live? Which parish?
In Westmoreland.
Westmoreland?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a herbal shop in Sav-la-Mar. There may actually be. Right?
Okay.
But there's herbal shops in Montego Bay and there's herbal shops in Kingston. So, if you like, you can catch a bus and go Kingston. I heard there's a good one in Halfway Tree. There's one on Sovereign Center. There's herbal shops you can find. Right?
Okay.
So, but get those herbs and get as much of it as you can. Because you need quite a bit of it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can ask me a question.
What about, I did a surgery a year ago.
What kind of surgery?
Dermal cyst.
Pardon?
Dermal cyst. In my ovary.
Oh, you had a cyst?
Yes, but I removed it a year ago.
Uh-huh.
You think that will help cause the problem?
You mean in your back?
No, in my leg going down.
No. That problem is in your back, The problem with your leg going down is in your back. It begins in your spine, in your lower back. That's where the problem is, okay?
Okay.
Do you ever offer your partner a massage?
Yes, but not often.
But when you offer him a massage, does he allow you to give him a massage?
Yes.
But then do it more often. While massaging someone, it does wonders for the person who's actually doing the massage as well. Okay?
Okay.
And encourage him to give you a massage. And it would be good if the two of you talk less, All right?
Okay.
Especially when you're eating dinner, don't talk.
Okay.
Just quietly say a prayer together and have dinner. All right?
Okay.
People who are in a negative scenario create a lot of trouble for themselves when they talk too much. And our people tend to over communicate. We simply talk too much and a lot of rubbish, right?
Yeah.
Did you search his phone?
No.
Good. All right. So avoid these things that cause problems. All right?
Okay.
Do you trust him?
Yes.
Good. That's a very good sign. Don't call him no names.
The only problem I have with him is just the disrespectful thing, because when he did it, he did all in front of the kids.
Oh. Well, people who use disrespectful words at each other should be disciplined, and the best way to discipline them is no sex for a couple of weeks. Just for calling me that name, right?
Okay.
Yeah. If you take away the sexual part of it, but still treat him properly, he'll get the message.
Okay, since he disrespect me about 3 months, I move out of the house, but not far. The reason why I do it to see if he will change.
Well, unfortunately, people don't normally change unless they get some new dose of wisdom. Okay?
Okay.
And you're locked in a negative spiral because your birth date is 22, that is ambush. His birth date is 16, that inspires divorce and breakups and all that. It usually doesn't allow love life to work out. And then after 38, which is quarrels, divorce, and misunderstandings. So you're really in a bad place, in a bad position with him, okay?
Okay.
If you go with someone whose birth date is a number that when added to 22, it comes to a good number, then that's beautiful. So each of you is a part of the problem, you know. But your birth date is essentially a major part of the issue. All right?
Okay.
All right. You take care now.
Okay, bye.
Blessed. It's now 12:48 in Jamaica. This is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, and right here with me is Jacob at the musical controls. Let's return to our phone lines now. There's quite a few people. When I say quite a few people waiting. Greetings.
Hello, good night.
Good night. How you do?
I'm good.
Excellent. How can we help you?
I'm just called for a car reading.
Okay, let's check it out. When is your birthday?
The 29th of the 10th, 1987.
1987. You have a spouse?
No, not really, no.
Okay. Now, in the Chinese world, they say you're born the year of the rabbit, okay?
Oh, okay.
And you're in rabbit year right now, so this is your time to shine, all right?
Oh, okay.
In the African world, we don't call you a rabbit. We call you dowdy, D-A-U-D-I. You are a dowdy person. Your birth date, though, is the 29th, right?
Yes.
29 shows doubts, deceit, and double cross by others. And it warns against evil friends. So when push come to shove, you're on your own, you know?
Oh, gosh.
Huh?
Yes, definitely.
When push really come to shove, you're on your own.
Yeah, that's what happened to me all the while.
Yes, man. You see, when you have money, all your brethren are bona fide. But you see, when you flat on your face, my brethren, you're flat on your face.
It's true.
Right? And no matter how close some of your brethren is, if your girlfriend smile with them, they will smile back with her double, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they want to be you. You get it?
Yeah.
So you have to
So
feed.
true.
You gotta feed them with a very long spoon, a spoon with like extra long handle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe that because I really don't lucky with friends.
Now hold on. It is not that you're not lucky with friends. It is that your challenge or your test in life is to be careful when it comes to friendships.
Yeah.
Friendships present you with a test. Remember, there's nothing wrong with these people, you know. These people are all your teachers, right? Remember, we're all angels, you know.
Yeah.
We're here to bless each other, to harass each other, to test each other, to be a pain in the butt to each other. But that's what we are. We're angels.
Yeah.
And we're all testing angels. We test each other and we make each other advance and grow too. We nurture each other. Right?
So
When we're
true.
ready, we fling some big rock at each other too and tell lie upon one another. It's part of the whole thing.
Yeah, man, that is true.
You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to prove something to you. Let's say you have a neighbor that you hate like poison. You can't take the best bone in this idiot, right?
Yeah.
The man is disgusting. The man is a piece of work, right? But
Yeah.
hold on. Let's say you get an opportunity to visit Russia.
Yeah.
And when you go there, you book up on the same brethren. Do you know that there's nobody you love like him?
Over,
Huh?
over in Russia.
Yeah, because you see, when you're in Russia, you know, you're amongst a man that just don't look like you.
Yeah.
You don't know when they may decide to kill you, right?
True.
And when you see this another Jamaican, you know, and you know the dirty boy, you know, him not really dirty, you know, and clean over there, you know, because I'm glad to see you.
Both of us glad to see that.
Yeah, the two of you is your only hope, man. When you see him, is that you see Jesus Christ of Nazareth, man.
Oh, good.
Your Savior. Not true. But you see, in Jamaica, my brethren, that dirty boy who tried to get your girlfriend, who this, who that, who next, who third, who tell you he will shoot you, right?
Yeah.
The boy who will stop picking all the breadfruit off your tree when you're sleeping at night. But go rush and buck him up. And you're bonafide. So, think about it. And the same very person that you don't like, period, could have saved your life next week, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
Listen, if the police come in the area, right, and ask your enemy, a man that you don't like, for you, he's going to tell the police he don't know nothing about you. Because he no business with you, right?
Yeah.
Let the police go and ask one of your bona fide friend. They say, check that house over there, right? And that may be a case where you don't want to see the police none at all.
That is true.
But the police want to see you. And you're in trouble, you know.
Oh, gosh. I need a bonafide.
Bonafide, man. Bonafide. You get it now?
Yeah.
All right. So, don't have off the man as your enemy. Don't do that. All right?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't have off the man to say him don't like you. Don't position yourself to say you don't like him neither.
Yeah.
If a man's a pain in the butt, he's a pain in the butt today. The same very man could be a savior next week.
Yeah, true.
Now, you have a next breed of man that don't like police, you know. You got some man that don't like police. I don't know what's wrong with them. But when them best friend run them down with machete, right?
Yeah.
Them run straight in the police lap, you know. Remember, them don't like police none at all.
Yeah, that is true. That's a fact.
Right? No, we some weird people, you know. You have a next man that say him don't like certain type of man will love man, right?
Yeah.
But guess what now? The man them wearing them pants pull right down. And the whole of them brief exposed, whole of them bottom exposed. And so they don't like them kind of man there. But you see how them dress, right?
Yeah.
So what is the conclusion? The conclusion that we don't know ourselves.
That is true.
So true, we don't know who we are. We don't know who the other person is. and everybody just hate everybody. And that's exactly what some people want to see, They want to see the African at each other's throat. Right?
Yeah.
What the African need to know is that there's a lot that he don't know. He need to admit that he really don't know and seek to know more.
Yeah.
You understand? I listen, I grew up coming across certain ones where don't chat to me none at all, right?
Yeah.
And I really thought that them ones hate me, But you see, when I study astrology, and then I get to meet people belonging to those ones who tell me those ones' birth date, then I clearly understood why them never talk to me,
Okay.
They're highly incompatible. So them never know how to approach me. And through them face look like that, there's no way I would approach them.
Yeah.
But them never mean me no harm for morning. Never. Never.
Oh boy.
But I only find out these things as I grow older,
Yeah.
And I hear them say from them own mouth, that when we were young, they never approached me because they never knew how I would have flexed with them, so them kind of keep them distance.
It's true, because I get a lot of that when I'm much younger growing up.
Yes. And you born the year of the rabbit, as I said, right?
Yeah.
And the rabbit is a diplomat, but very quiet person, don't want to be in no trouble. He keeps a safe distance from people most of the time, right?
Yeah, that is me.
So let's give you a card reading, right?
Yeah.
Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
9.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
7.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
4.
Okay. Your first card here shows change. You ever get arrested?
No.
All right. Now, change as a first card suggests that you have to be very careful with people who may be bad company, Or you will end up getting arrested for their sakes, okay?
Okay.
Your second card here now is valor. You ever find yourself drinking?
No, not what I can remember.
Not often.
No.
Okay, you have to be careful when it comes to habits on the whole.
Yes.
All right? Habits can place you wrong place at wrong times.
Yes.
That's dangerous, okay?
Yes.
This card, valor, suggests that there's sometimes in your life when you literally feel that you're under attack,
Yes, I feel that way a lot of times.
Yeah. Some people come under attack mystically by negative vibrations coming from other people. In other words, some people actually hurt other people using their mind,
Yeah.
Remember, some people are more powerful than you would expect.
Yeah.
But not that they wish to hurt you, but they may be so incompatible with you, and you may be so sensitive, being a rabbit, you could end up being hurt, getting hurt.
Yeah.
And they don't know that they hurt you.
True.
So be careful how you blame others, and avoid being fearful.
Okay.
Do you fear God?
Sure.
Why?
Because from growing up at a tender age, as a child growing up, we always hear that from the Almighty, He is the creator of our life and everything therein. Right? We don't not try to do anything negative and all of that. So we always just try to keep on the positive side.
Yeah, but so people should not be positive because of fear of God, you know. They should be positive because it's actually cheaper.
Okay.
It's cheaper. Listen.
That's a good one.
Listen, you see, fear does not help you. Fear is part of your destruction.
Okay.
You shouldn't fear nothing. Don't fear the Almighty. Respect the Almighty. If you want to fear something, you see, fear having sex without a condom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
True. That is true.
You meet a girl, you don't know certain things, you haven't been to a doctor, you can do a thing, put on your condom. Fear having sex with her without a condom.
That is true.
Yeah. There's no point in fearing God. But there's a point in fearing being careless with your life. All right?
Yeah, that is true.
No, I know a religious believer will tell me that fearing God is a different fear, but I don't know no different type of fear. Fear is just fear. You're never afraid. Listen, let me tell you some things that people should fear. You see 40 leg?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be afraid of 40 leg, you know.
Oh, gosh.
Listen, man, a 40 leg ever bite you yet?
No.
You never get bite by 40 leg?
No.
Really?
No.
King man, when you look at a 40 leg, how you feel?
Oh gosh, my skin crawls.
Skin crawl? Let me tell you this, man. There can be no insect nowhere in the Caribbean that bite like a 40 leg, you know?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
A bite from a 40, listen, a sting or a bite from I don't know if it's bite or sting, I don't know if you have any teeth, but let me tell you this, man. They have stingers, you know, but let me tell you this. The pain is unbearable, man.
I can imagine.
Oh gosh, man. You ever get stung by a wasp?
Yeah.
That hot, not true?
Yeah.
A 40 leg stings about 5 times more than that.
Whoa.
Or 7 times worse than that.
Whoa.
Even a baby 40 leg was just born.
Whoa.
Could you imagine that? And don't talk about if one of them big black looking ones sting you. Lord of mercy. If you're the biggest Christian, you got to cuss bad word. Yes, if you don't cuss no bad word, something do you. Right?
That is true.
Listen, you could just get baptized and a 40 leg, but you're going to cuss bad word. Guarantee. Guarantee. Even if Jesus in your pocket, you're going to cuss dirty bad words. There's no way out of it.
Pain is unbearable then.
Yeah. Oh gosh, man.
I can imagine. I heard my mommy got bitten from one when she was pregnant with me. And she talked about it for life, isn't it true? Yeah, and she said she had to hang up her grandmother to tie up her foot because the pain was unbearable.
Oh gosh, man. So that is something to fear, right?
Yeah.
Now, when I was a little man, I was told that anybody see God face gun die, you know. And I thought that was ridiculous, right?
True.
I still think it is ridiculous. Because if God is so great and God's your daddy, right?
Yeah.
And if he let you see his face, you can still die.
Oh my!
That don't add up.
That just.
I keep wondering, what kind of God? What kind of God that?
Yeah, it doesn't add up to me either.
I don't know. You have another cartoon now called Wealth. Listen, most rabbit people get money, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, man, most rabbit people end up with good money.
Okay.
Money just love rabbit people. Right?
Not sure about that one for me though. But
listen, man, I'm telling you, the money don't come yet. But mark my words. Get a marker, brand new marker, and just mark my words.
Yeah.
Money gonna come. You're gonna find yourself having a nice business, or in some kind of nice little scenario where money flowing, man.
Yeah.
You have another card here, no, and there's a wife. She's a queen of reflection. So you're gonna have a wonderful woman, man.
Wow.
Wonderful.
That will be good.
Yes, man. A woman that you can trust.
That will be good.
A woman that you don't have to worry about your friend them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't bother ask God to protect you from your enemies, okay? You can handle them, man. Just beg him to protect you from your friend them, right? Yeah. There's a card here now called the world. You got some traveling to do.
Okay.
So, you ever think about traveling?
Yes.
But there's a problem here, though. You pull a card called the devil. If you pull a card called the devil, you're not looking good and you're not smelling good at all.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. What you need to do is give me a call sometime. My number is 876-844-2295, right?
Okay.
And I'll tell you much, much more, but that's not for radio. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
You need to know what to do. Because if the devil is in your reading, it means that the devil is in your details, which means that there's an evil plot or plan for you somewhere. And you need to defeat that plan or that plot.
Yeah.
And then there's a son here. You have any children yet?
Yes, I have 2 daughters.
Uh-huh. But you're going to have a son in the future.
Okay.
He's an A student. He's absolutely brilliant. And expect that your second daughter may be more powerful than the first one, you know.
Oh.
Do you see your children?
Yes, I have one with me right here now with me.
Which one?
This is the bigger one.
Uh-huh.
She was on the 18th of March,
Okay.
2015.
All right. Because she's a number 18 child, sometimes she will inspire some quarreling, you know?
Yes, I can see it with her.
18 features a number of family quarrels or violent fights. It's a thin line between genius on one side, but insanity on the other. So she can drive you nuts.
Yeah.
But she's a genius. All right?
Yeah.
How old is she now?
She's 8.
8. Let me ask you something. Do you beat her?
No.
Anybody beat her?
Probably her mommy.
Beat her for what?
I'm saying that she being rude.
Being
not hearing her when she's talking to her.
All right, listen. Beating the child is not really that's no, but that's not going to work. Okay?
Yeah.
The devil or the negative force will use that to prove to the child that the child is not loved.
Yes.
In other words, the child will interpret that as her mother don't love her.
Yes.
And then as the child grow older, the child will despise her mother, you know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, because I don't beat her. I just talk to her. Talk to her rough at time, but I don't put my hand on her to beat her.
Listen, just sit her down and talk to her about life.
Yeah.
In other words, if you see a child climbing an electric post, right?
Yeah.
You tell her a story about someone who once climbed an electric post.
Yeah.
And had a shocking experience that shocked everybody, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it is a shocker, you know, to go make so many electric posts, right? You know, you reason with a child, and the child will be able to put one and one together and figure out the way forward.
Yeah.
But beating a child, especially a number 18 child, is a mistake, because it make the child become rebellious.
Yeah.
Because it's a child that born to be a rebel.
Yeah, that is how she is.
You get it now?
That is how she is.
All right. Now, the younger child, how old is she?
She's just 1.
Uh-huh. Now, she will be much more mentally put together better.
Okay.
When is her birth date?
The 30th of January.
30, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the power of 30?
No.
30 means Now remember, a birth date, the birth date alone can be a curse or it can be a blessing, right?
Okay, yeah.
Your birth date, you know.
Okay.
And it's something you can't change.
Yeah, that is what we can.
30 means a great thinker. A person able to handle huge, important affairs. It shows an acting talent, and it's a favorable number for doctors, nurses, or anybody who would do medicine, like dentists, psychologists, those kind of people.
Okay.
It means a brilliant mind and social services. So that little one will be more focused in her school. A truly focused man, real focused child.
Yeah, we can see.
As tiny as she is, man. You give her a toy to play with and see how long she focused on it.
Yeah, that is true. That is what I observed and was told from her mommy.
Yes, man. And the big one, no matter what you give her, man, she soon just fling it away and just go do something different.
Yeah.
Right? But remember, you will incur the wrath of the big one if you beat her up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, my brethren, you have a question? Remember, you're born the year of the rabbit, right?
Yeah.
Your prayer time is 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So every morning between 5 o'clock and 7, it is the perfect time for you to pray.
Okay.
Now, that's like me giving you a God phone number, right?
Yeah.
But remember, it is important that you face the east. Your guardian angel shows up in the east at exactly 5 o'clock. He leaves at exactly 7.
Oh, 5 to 7.
But you pray at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
It's perfect. Anywhere between 5 and 7.
Okay.
You notice that enough mornings you wake up just after 5, right?
Yeah.
That is your time. All right? Now hold on. It is important to note that the human being can pray anytime and face any direction. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And those who may say that I'm being ridiculous by saying that may be right. But astrologically, if you need a favor from the powers that be, that, without any mistake or apology, is the time for you to pray and the direction for you to face. Am I clear?
Sure.
Good.
Directly.
You take care of yourself now.
Yes, sir.
And remember that the devil is in the details, so give me a call sometime. Remind me that you did pull the devil card, and they'll give you some directives, okay?
Yes.
You take care now.
Okay, then. Thank you a lot.
Blessed.
Okay, then.
It's now 19 minutes after 1 in Jamaica. Now, you know, one of my greatest hobbies is storytelling. In ancient times, in ancient Africa, Nubia, Alkebalan, we did not have televisions or televisions. So the children would gather around an elder who would tell them a story. Sometimes this story may last a few hours, but it would be like a movie. And the children would walk away with an insight of wisdom. Then there's the slave trade and all that, and elders couldn't tell stories no more because they had to try and get some sleep to get up early to do massa work, right? Then the age of television, and you watch some European men killing some Indians, shoot them down, and you laugh. And later on you watch some other vile things. You know? And now certain movies now coming out of certain countries. You got man kissing man on your television in your living room, and your little youth are sitting and watch that and pick up a vibe like that is normal, right? But what about way back when the elders would tell the children a story? It used to be a beautiful experience. Well, tonight I'm going to tell you a story. It's based on the fact that more and more youngsters are scamming. And to be honest with you, most of these youngsters are not criminals at heart, you know. You know, when you're told that you need to get a trade and then you need to get work experience and then work you for a few weeks to give you work experience, but they don't give you pay experience. For some reason, it seems okay for you to get work experience but not pay experience. So then you don't really feel the incentive. And then when you do get a job, half of the time or most of the time, you're working for lunch money and bus fare. And some youth reach a point with them and say, yo, me not do that, you know, dog. Yes, you call him brethren a dog and say him not doing that. He would prefer to become a scammer. But does a scammer really know what him doing? Of course him know what him doing. Him could don't know what him doing. He's creating pain for someone across the sea. Someone him don't know. He's doing unto others something that he wouldn't want no one to do to him. But wisdom is not being taught in schools or colleges or universities. So he's not taught, not even in church, he's not taught that in his next lifetime he will be robbed. There's no one to teach him that, because religion tells him that when you die you go lay down until somebody blow one trumpet and then you jump up and then you get judged. Them don't tell you the truth that you're going to come back as a baby. They don't tell you the truth that if you rape a girl, you're going to come back with a vagina because you have to get raped. They don't tell you the truth that if you shoot a man, you will get shot when you come back. And if that man did not die, then you will not die. And if that man did die, then you will die. These things are not taught. The whole circle or cycle of reality is not taught, period. But what is a scammer really doing? Is he conscious of what he's doing? Of course he is. And yet he's not. Let me read to you a story. It's based on scamming. The story is called Get Rich or Die Trying. Those of you who want to hear the story again can go on my YouTube channel. Just type in the word King Majesty, Majesty, and scroll up and down and you'll find it somewhere. So here goes. Listen carefully. This is written by yours truly. Colin Prescott was a good boy. He had a good upbringing. He came from a noble family. Money, however, was always hard to achieve. Still, Colin was an ambitious young man. At 19 years of age, he had already bought his first car, a second-hand Volkswagen Bug that ran okay. One night, a school friend came to see him. This 20-year-old young man was driving a brand new BMW car, the plastic still on the seats. After a brief conversation, his friend Marilyn asked, "How you doing financially, dog?" "Poorly," said Colin. "Any ideas? You seem to be doing great, driving a car anyone would kill for." Interesting you say that, bro. You know what this is? Marlon handed Colin an envelope with a blue paper in it. It was a list of names and telephone numbers in America. Another paper accompanied that one, bearing the personal information of these people. These are clients, Marlon said with a grin. What are you, an insurance salesman? No, sir. But this is self-insurance still. I am ensuring that I don't die broke like most people I know. You see these clients, dog? This is real money, and very easy work. Just make some calls, say all the right words, and the jackpot is yours. Simple. See that car? I bought it cash, bro. Suppose you see the 2 homes I bought last year. You mean houses, Colin corrected him. A man can't buy a home. A house is not a home. Okay, easy, dog, easy, Marlon replied. Look, why you keep calling me a dog? Colin asked. I don't like that, man. Stop doing that. Hey, we cool, man, Marlon assured him. Look, let me get to the point. This is a lucrative business. 1 month in this business, and I swear you dash rid that VW bug of yours and drive something nice. For real. Me know that. So what, brother? You're in or you're out? Tell me how it go, man, Colin asked. Okay, dig this. These people work for a large group of billion-dollar companies. In order to entice the most productive and intelligent people to stay and work for them for life, they offer all employees a chance to become millionaires overnight. It is done through a compulsory lottery system. 5% of everyone's salary contributes to a grand lottery fund with a draw every month end. For everyone have an automatic compulsory lottery ticket in their name every week. Each person have 4 tickets by month end. From this great raffle of the jackpot purse, 3 winners are chosen every month end. 3 people become $50 million richer every month. Our mission, if you care to work with me, is to call some of these people and tell them that you are an inside agent who would make sure their name come up as a winner. You must let them know that you are part of a crew who will pull the strings to make it happen. And as long as them keep it a secret, the money is theirs for sure. But the crew must be paid a fee before the draw. $5,000. And another $5,000 from the money that they are sure to win. You can talk Yankee. Let me hear you, dog. Yo, stop calling me a dog, man. Sorry, dog. Sorry, bro, said Marlon. So what do you think, bro? Sound interesting for real, Colin answered. All right. Me check you tomorrow, scene. Here's a few dollars to put gas in your car, bro. Marlon handed Colin a handful of money, $30,000 to be exact. And with that, Marlon drove away, his brand new BMW car looking as cool and crisp as ever, with purple, blue, red, and green lights under it. The whole vehicle resembling a horror house, with dancehall music pounding away, disturbing the entire neighborhood, leaving a trail of barking stray dogs penetrating the stillness of the night. Colin! That was the voice of Grandma, a slim, nosy little woman who never missed an opportunity to observe everything that happened in the neighborhood. Colin? Yes, Grandma. Who is that boy? What him give you? Nothing, Grandma. Just an old school friend pay me a visit. So why him come so late after 11 o'clock at night? I don't know, Grandma. Young people don't check time, you know. Be different, for real. I see him give you a long blue paper. What's that? Grandma asked. It's nothing, Grandma. Go get some sleep, Grandma. Listen to me, boy. Blue is the color of judgment. Be careful. That is all I have to say. For all that glitters is not gold, you know. You worry too much, Grandma, said Colin. Our young people time now. We run the thing different. You know see it. We are going to turn it up for real. You see me? Me see you, yes. But I wonder if you see yourself. Only a child of the devil will show up late in the night, out of the blue, bearing gifts and making deals. Mark my words, boy. Mark my words. And with that, Granny slammed her bedroom door shut and went to bed. But her grandson was too excited to sleep. He could smell the money coming. It meant progress, real progress. Colin counted the money Marilyn had just given him. It was more than he would usually make in a month. And there was a lot more where it came from. A whole lot more. Well, to make a long story short, in less than 1 year, Colin was on top of the game. He had good money on the bank, mad money. He got rid of his VW Bug and was now driving an expensive Audi. In less than 2 years, Colin bought himself a nice house, equipped with swimming pool and all that. In less than 3 years, he had 4 baby mothers, 4 children from 4 different women who really didn't mind because they were all well taken care of and drove nice cars. Then one day, Freddie, one of Colin's handymen, proposed to go and pick up a large portion of cash from one of Colin's overseas clients. Well, one of his overseas agents, actually, who flew in to Montego Bay only to deliver some money to divide between Colin and 2 other men. Freddie seemed trustworthy, and so Colin allowed him to go collect the money. But Freddie had another idea. Why should he give Colin $300,000 US and be paid only $5,000? Remember, he had never seen so much US money before, an amount that he thought he may never get the chance to ever achieve in this life. And so Freddie decided to run away with the cash, all of it. When it became obvious that Freddie had double-crossed the whole crew, and Jack Smart and another guy named Mother Cat came over from Kingston to collect their cut of the money, Colin could hardly find the words to tell them what had really happened. And to prove that he had nothing to do with the disappearance of the money, Colin had to send a hit squad of 3 men to wipe out Freddie's family and burn down the house where they all live. It was a very dark day in the country. 15 people died, including Freddie's baby mother and his newborn son. It is important to note, though, that the men who did the killings were, none of them, happy about it. These men were all boys from Christian homes who were not murderers at heart, none at all. But they felt that this evil deed had to be carried out to prove that they had nothing to do with Freddie and the missing money, or the Kingston crew would have killed Colin and his entire crew that cold, rainy Sunday night. The police had a very hard time keeping the peace in the Logwood community where the killings took place. And Freddie could not believe his eyes when he turned on the TV in the guest house room where he was hiding with 3 shapely, delicious-looking Negro girls. He saw his grandfather, grandmother, his 4 sisters, 2 brothers, his baby mother, his newborn baby boy, all riddled with bullets. He lost his cool completely and vowed to kill Colin. Not for a moment did he realize that he is the real cause of his family's killing. He vowed revenge. He cried and cried. Nothing and no one could comfort him. At some point, the girls realized that Freddie was sitting on a large stash of money. And one of them told her police brother, who came early in the morning with another policeman and killed Freddie and took all the money. And that was the end of Freddie Smith. Just like that. Now, at some point, Colin thought that Marlon was becoming too greedy for his own good. Marlon called Colin one morning, very early. Yo, dog, you have to pay I some dues, star. The first name list you get from I. You still owe me some money from that, What you talking about? Colin asked. Yeah, man. Things different now, dog. You owe me 10 grand US for that nameless, dog. You only give I 5 grand. You see me? Check me Friday. We talk again, see? Colin replied. Now, both men had the same ruthless idea. Each thought it wise to get rid of the other. So they both bought high-powered weapons. But the same one who sold them both the guns was a federal agent of the U.S. government. She tipped off the local police, and both Colin and Marlon were caught red-handed with the guns and ammunition, the nameless, and thousands of U.S. dollars, which was a big financial bonus for hard-working members of the security forces. The man in charge of the raid made it very clear. Charging these men with so much U.S. money would only get them in more trouble. Boys, do you want money laundering charges against you as well? Both men said no. And so the captain of the squad divided the money up equally among himself and his 5 men. What happens here stays here. You see me? His men, with pure joy in their faces, nodded their heads. Colin and Marlon nodded theirs too. So what about the guns? Well, those two were booked to appear in court the following week. Meanwhile, the boys who killed Freddie's family were truly sad. Something told them that their days were numbered, for they were the sons of decent people who brought them up in church. One of the boys, Richard, couldn't take it any longer. He drank Gramazone and killed himself. But word on the street is that his baby mother poisoned him and went away with every cent he had in his secret safe. But of course, that is a rumor. Another shutter, Doggy Stiley, got nervous and went and told the police everything he knew just to get a lighter sentence. And another one named Ratty went to church to get his soul saved. But the devil was too deep in the details already. And so while on his knees glorifying God, a squad of policemen entered the church and scooped him up off the floor. The big problem is that he died mysteriously in police custody that same night. It is clear that many originally good people were trapped into doing really evil things with no possibility of walking away untouched. That is what is called selling your soul to the devil. It is really sad and scary. It is called the quicksand effect, where you find yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the proverbial mud, and there's no way back. Now, standing before a judge, Colin and Marlon found themselves answering to very serious charges. Possession of illegal firearms and ammunition. And then it got all the worse. A charge of international racketeering called scamming. An extradition request was suddenly produced by the clerk of the court, and the judge agreed with all its terms and conditions. And the next day, both boys found themselves on a special chartered flight to America to face more apparent justice. A justice that was really shocking indeed. The plane was huge. One of the biggest planes anyone had ever seen, from a company called Con Air International, designed to move prisoners from anywhere to anywhere in the world. The flight was packed to capacity in a way that would remind you of the slave ships of olden days, full of young black people only, all accused of scamming. In a few hours, the plane landed at a military air base in Arizona, where they were all taken in large buses to a high-security facility somewhere in the desert. The scary thing is that the facility is built almost a mile under the ground. On arrival, all of the inmates, more than 400 of them, were given food and drinks. Then something weird happened. Each inmate started to feel drugged, tired, and sleepy. The first thing Colin noticed is that there was no prison cells in this facility, only thousands of beds, like a great hospital, and more than a dozen operating tables, with many crews of Caucasian doctors and nurses in attendance. Then suddenly, everyone heard a loud voice addressing the gathering. It was the voice of a tall, fat Caucasian man. He was smoking a cigar that had an awful smell indeed. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Grim Reaper Corporation. It is important to inform you that you have been brought here for a very special reason, a reason we think you deserve to know. A few years ago, our company sent you a list of names and addresses of people you presumed to be ordinary Americans, but they were not. They were all our agents, employed by Grim Reaper on a secret assignment to lure you into our net. It is called human fishing. And what were we fishing for? Human body parts. We have a very long list of important people, badly in need of hearts, kidneys, livers, and other transplantable organs, especially penises. Oh yes, we have a huge load of requests for black penises, and you have answered the harvest call perfectly. We really should thank you. Should we feel guilty in any way for taking your organs? Hell no. We paid you top dollar for them, of course. You thought you were getting free money, right? But nothing in this life is free, my friends. Everything comes at a price. And today you will deliver the goods. I hear many of you crying. Go ahead and cry. But crying is a waste of time in this underground facility. Your bodies belong to us now, to dispose of as we see fit. There's a large furnace here where we will reduce your unwanted remains to ashes. By tomorrow, you will all be dead. As our mission tonight is to reap a healthy harvest of body parts for our wealthy recipients around the country. And I'm sure you know by now that you have been drugged. That is why none of you can stand at this time. As you lose consciousness, the harvesting shall begin. I am Mr. Doug McIntyre, CEO of the Grim Reaper Organization. May God have mercy on your souls. But you have sold us your bodies. Exchange is no robbery. This is what capitalism is all about. This is business, not murder, as far as we are concerned. Good night and goodbye. Colin Preston looked around him in absolute horror. His friend Marlon was being rudely cut open by two doctors right in front of him. They removed his lungs, his kidneys, his heart. Marlon was motionless on the large table, as naked as he was born. His penis was now carefully being removed. Colin wanted to scream, but he could not. He was slowly losing consciousness. He remembered Grandma's words, but it was too late. Too late to pray for deliverance. Too helpless to warn his friends Carlos, Terry, Alex, or even Winston. He knew that they too would find themselves in this same trap. There was no one to warn them. He would never again see his children. His mother will never know how he really died. He cried and he cried. His ears could hear the crying of brothers and sisters from across the Caribbean, from Africa, from Brazil, from everywhere. All Africans, all black slaves, who didn't even realize that they were slaves. Then Colin died. He did have a motto of get rich or die trying, but now he could only die crying. Suddenly, Colin, though he was dead, found himself in spirit at his grandmother's house. And there she was, sitting on her rocking chair on her veranda. A postman steps up to deliver some letters. Grandma opened the first one. She smiles. Janet, look here. Them say Colin escaped. Read this. The letter read, Dear Miss Janet Wilson, we hereby inform you that your son Colin Prescott has escaped from our custody along with an undisclosed number of inmates a few days ago. If he should contact you, please notify us immediately. We will keep you informed of any new development. Yours truly, Mr. Doug McIntyre, U.S. Prison Authority. Colin's mother was very happy. She laughed out loud. Colin escaped. That boy no easy at all, she said. Colin started to pray again. Pray for his dear mother. She'll never see him again. Never know what became of him. Never get any justice for the slaughter of her son. And he shuddered to think that a white man somewhere out there will be happily using his penis and enjoying himself. What does God have to say about all this? Where is God in these times anyway? But suddenly, Colin found himself in great pain. He was suddenly awakened out of a deep sleep by the sting of a long centipede, 40-leg. He could see the 40-leg creature running across his bed. He was in great pain, but he was alive on his own bed. He would have killed the insect, but how could he? This insect just brought him back from the dead. He let it go on its way. Morning was breaking. His VW bug car was parked under the ackee tree where he always did park it. There were no children, no baby mothers, no money, no house with swimming pool, no gun, no Marlin, no scamming. It was the happiest day in Colin Prescott's life. And it was Christmas Day. Colin took a quick morning bath. He got dressed and went and sat beside his mother in the parish church. Now, here's a letter written by a head teacher in Singapore. Now, it is really important for teachers and parents and for children to hear. And it reads like this. She says, Dear parents, the exams for your children are due to start soon. I know you are really anxious for your child to do well. But please remember, amongst the students who will be sitting for their exams, there is an artist who doesn't need to understand maths. There's an entrepreneur who doesn't care about history or English literature. There's a musician whose chemistry marks wouldn't matter. There's a sports person whose physical fitness is more important than their grade in physics. If your child does get top marks, that's great. But if he or she doesn't, please don't take away their self-confidence and their dignity from them. Tell them it's okay. It's just an exam. They are cut out for much bigger things in life. Tell them no matter what they score, that you love them. And please don't judge them. Please do this. And when you do, watch your children conquer the world. One exam or low mark won't take away their dreams or their talent. And please don't think that doctors and engineers are the only happy people in this world. With warm regards, the principal. Now, it is important to note that exams are important, but they're not everything. Grades are good, but they don't define you. Don't let one exam or one grade define your whole future. There's so much potential right inside of you. And remember, one of the greatest geniuses in history, Albert Einstein, said, "Everyone's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it may spend its whole life believing that it's stupid." Don't let other people's measurement of success become yours. This, my friends, is Wisdom Unveiling. It is important to note that Havco herbs and extracts have natural herbal products that are second to none. Very efficient, tested and tried. The herbalists at Havco Herbs and Extracts are herbal designers who would design a medicine to suit your needs. Havco also have Ultra Clear. Now, Ultra Clear is Havco's new medicine for the eyes, designed to awaken the body's natural stem cells, which repairs the eyes regardless of whatever sickness you may have in your eyes. For more information, call Havco Herbs and Extracts. Their number is 876-540-8871 or 876-346-0070. Now, with the kind compliments of Havco Herbs and Extracts, I want to give you some names. Yeah. African names for your little ones. First, let's give you a handful of female names. Our first female name is Rahua. Rahua. It's spelled R-A-H-W-A, but it's pronounced as Rahua. Now, the Tigrinya people of Eritrea and Ethiopia, female name meaning coming out of misery, especially referring to people whose economic status has improved. Here's another one. Rakaya. Rakaya. R-A-K-A-Y-A. Rakaya. An unusual Tunisian female name derived from the Arabic name meaning soft. Here's another one. Ramota. Ramota. R-A-M-O-T-A. Pronounced Ramota. A Nigerian variation of the Muslim name Rama, which means mercy. Rama was wife of the prophet Ayub. Now, Ayub is really Job, in the Bible. And Job's wife, her name was Rama. Another Nigerian version of this name is Ramat. R-A-M-A-T. They all have the same meaning. It means mercy. Here's another name, Rigat. Rigat. R-I-G-A-T. Rigat. The Tigrinya people of Eritrea and Ethiopia, female name meaning calm, settled. Traditionally, this name was given to girls born during times of peace in their community. Here's another name, Rimka. Rimka. R-I-M-K-A, pronounced Rimka. It is an Eritrean version of the biblical name Rebecca, which means she who ensnares with her tender bonds, as in marriage. Here's another name, Rita. Rita. R-I-T-A, pronounced Rita. This is a Hausa of West Africa female name meaning engagement ring, betrothal, or engaged to be married. Rita. Then there's Riziki. Riziki. R-I-Z-I-K-I. Riziki, Riziki. This is a Swahili female name of Kiswahili word meaning sustenance. Then there's Rosie, Rosie, R-O-Z-I, pronounced Rosie, a East African female name derived from the English word and name rose. So Rosie means rose. Then there's Rukia, Rukia, R-U-K-I-A, Rukia. This popular female name in Somalia is a variation of the Muslim female name Ruqayyah. Ruqayyah means superior and refers to one of the Prophet Muhammad's daughters. Nigerian variants include Ruka, that's Ruka, R-U-K-A, and Rekia, and Rekia too, all having the same meaning, superior. Let's give you some male names now. Our first male name is Rabana. Rabana. That's R-A-B-A-N-A. Rabana. This Swahili term means our Lord God. It can also be spelled as R-A-B-U-N-A, which is Rabuna. And then Rabo, R-A-B-O, Rabo, is a Hausa of West African name meaning luck or good luck. Although this is a unisex name, it is used most often for males. Then there's Rafet, R-A-F-F-E-T, Rafet. Arabic male name commonly heard in Egypt, meaning high rank, dignity. Then there's Rami, Rami, R-A-I-M-I, Rami, a Nigerian variation of the Muslim name or Rahim or Ar-Rahim, which means the most compassionate, and is one of the 99 names of Allah. Then there's Ramosa, R-A-M-O-S-A, Ramosa. The Bosoto of Lesotho name meaning the friendly one, the merciful one, Ramosa, R-A-M-O-S-A. Then there's Ramses. Now Ramses is the name of 12 kings of Egypt, 12 Egyptian pharaohs. Right? 12 of them in a long line, a dynasty. This name of 12 kings of Egypt means son born, Ramses. Then there's Re. It's spelled R-E, but it's pronounced Re. Also known as Ra. He is a mythological sun god of ancient Egypt, also known as the father of the gods and the god of kings. Ra is usually represented by a hawk's head crowned by a golden disc. So there you have it, brothers and sisters. African names for our African children, brought to you with the kind compliments of Havco Herbs and Extract. Their number is 876-540-8871 and 876-346-0070. It's now 18 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock in Jamaica. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. Here goes. Greetings. Good night. Turn off your radio. Good night. It's now 2:26 in Jamaica. I think there's a problem with that line. Greetings. Greetings.
Hello.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night, Mother.
Yeah, I prefer to say good night, more than to say that hell is low. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because we're not from hell, we're not business with lowness, right?
Right.
Yeah, man. So how can I help you?
Yes, I would like a card reading.
Card reading. Let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
5,
Come again.
1,
Come again.
9,
Come again.
6,
Come again.
8,
Come again.
2,
Come again.
4.
That's it, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. What is your age now?
54.
54. Okay.
Yes.
When is your birthday?
The 24th of February, 1969.
1969. Okay. Now, in the African world, we call you Jabari. You're from the house of Jabari, okay?
Okay.
In China, they say you're born the year of the rooster. So they say that you have the ways of the rooster, okay?
Okay.
Roosters are very feisty, you know. All right. Now, you're born on the 24th day. 24 is a wonderful number, you know. People under that number, they usually end up getting a lot of help from some lover. Are you in love?
No, not at all.
Not at all. But hey, but what don't catch you don't pass you, you know. So keep your eyes open, okay? And I don't want to hear no rubbish about you getting old now. We will not deal with old business, right?
Okay.
You're never old until you're cold, okay?
Oh, exactly.
And we know you're not cold, you know. All right. Don't make me have to shout out. You have a card right here that says Unity, suggesting that you can find yourself in a nice dolly house, a nice love scenario. As a matter of fact, you may even shock everybody by getting married.
Ah,
You ever got married yet?
no.
Good. We don't catch you, don't pass you. You have another card here now, and it's called the Hermit. You live by yourself?
With my kids.
I mean, but you basically, live alone, like without a lover, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but the Hermit suggests that you will live a lot longer than you thought.
Wow.
You will become a lot wiser than you think you ever would be.
Wow.
And you would find love, true love. Okay?
Okay. Ah,
You have another card here now called Justice, suggesting that you may have to attend court, but don't worry because justice is on your side.
I'm in court now.
Mama, whatever it's about, justice is on your side, okay?
As somebody, I pay a man to bring my house, and up till now, I give him the 45,000, and up till now, I went court week before last Friday. I'm supposed to go back the 28th of April.
So you give him money to wire up the house for electricity?
Yes, up till now, he don't return.
And him don't come and wire up your house?
So he don't finish, but he put in the breaker box, and don't come back up till now.
So wait. He did wire the house and put in the breaker box?
No.
He don't run the wire through it?
I had a breaker box, and him said giving problem when he come check the current in the house, because I have some shortage in the switch. So in the plug,
Oh.
that the next breaker box is bad. So when he come and put in that, when he don't string it up, he just put it.
No, but you paid him to string it up, right?
Yes,
So he's wrong. There's no way that he can win that case,
yes.
right?
The case called up to tell him he's doing that, come to court.
Oh, well, that means he's begging to be arrested. Anyway, you're not going to lose that case, okay?
Okay.
You have another card right here, and it says the Sun, which is the official card of marriage.
My son?
No, it's the card means it says the Sun, which is like a whole new day will dawn on you, like you will get married someday. That's what it means, okay?
Oh.
And you have another card here now called potency. How much sons do you have?
2.
Okay, well, either one will become very, very wealthy, or one will have a son who will become very rich.
Okay.
And you have another card here now, and it says success. So success will be with you, okay?
Okay.
Yes, success. I wouldn't say it will follow you, I'll say it will be with you, because if it follow you, it not with you, it behind you somewhere, right?
Yes, following is true.
You don't need it following you. You need it with you in the same space as you. Success will be with you. And your final card is called wealth, which means that you're gonna come into some good money. Maybe through your husband. I can't know that, but I do know that you're looking good for the future. Okay.
Okay.
Now, do you know your prayer time?
My prayer time, yes. 5 to, I listen to you, 5 to 7 o'clock.
Excellent. So it's every evening between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Okay.
Yes.
And you are a Jabari person, better known as a rooster person. Right?
Yes.
I know a rooster woman is a no-nonsense woman, you know. Any man that she have must be honest and truthful. If you tell her any lie, he's fired. Oh, my gosh. But you'll be just fine, okay?
Okay.
You take care of yourself now.
Yes. You could give my daughter a read.
Where is she?
She's right here.
Okay. I don't read nobody who's sleeping and all them thing there. You gotta be right there. She's there?
Yes, sir. Magic.
Okay.
Yeah. Magic. Good night.
Good night, sister. What kind of reading you need? A name reading or a card reading?
Repeat?
What kind of reading would you like? You want a name reading or a card reading?
Need a card.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in a range of 1 to 10.
One number?
Call any number.
4.
4. Okay, give me another number.
Yes.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Give me another one.
2.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
9.
Okay, come again.
7.
Come again.
1.
That's it. Now, how old are you?
23.
23. When is your birthday?
December 28, 1999.
1999. Okay. Are you aware that you're born in the year of the rabbit?
Yes.
You know that, right?
Yes.
In the African world, we don't call you rabbit. We call you Dowdy. You're from the house of Dowdy. But being born in that year, your prayer time is when the morning is breaking, between 5 o'clock and 7 in the morning, okay?
Yes.
And you should face the east. That means face the rising sun and talk to God, all right?
Yes.
Your first card here is called the Sun, which means that you will have a good marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in love?
Yes.
Okay. When is that person's birthday?
August.
August what?
August 10.
What year?
A year ago.
1996. 1990 what? 6. Okay. So, here is a rabbit girl. He's born the year of the rat, okay?
Yeah.
He's an Abasi man, so he's a rat man. So let's look and see what happened when there's a rat husband with a rabbit wife. Hold on to your chair. Hold on. Rat husband, rabbit wife. It says here, this match may not bring out the best in each party. Both are charming and pleasant, but not selfless and dedicated individuals. They could be friendly and sincere, but constant coexistence may create a strain on both of them. He is possessive and romantic, and she tends to be too passive in her response to him. Expectations on either side may be greatly reduced in the final accounting. How long you guys been together?
From 2018.
Like 2 years now?
2018.
From 2018? Oh. Okay, that's quite a long while. And how you guys get along?
Good, fine.
Okay. Now remember, you're not perfectly compatible, right?
Yeah.
You born on the 20th, right?
Yes.
Of December. He born on the 10th of August, right?
Yes.
That is excellent because 20 and 10 is 30, which is a kind of a lucky number. 30 means great thinkers, people able to handle huge, important affairs. It's a favorable number for doctors and all that. So it's actually a wonderful number, okay? So you may not be perfectly compatible, but your numerology is excellent. Add your birth dates is a wonderful number, so take care of each other, okay? But let me look at your cards, though. Your first card shows that you're going to get married, a good marriage too, right?
Yes.
Your second card shows uncertainty, which means that you worry a lot. You worry a lot?
Yes.
What you worry about?
Life.
Huh?
Our baby died last year. No.
Your baby died?
Yeah.
It's a boy or girl?
Boy.
What was wrong with him?
Nothing. I just like that. It was the doctor.
It's just what?
The doctors
How many doctors?
pull him with a iron and squeeze up his head.
The doctors do what?
Pull him out with an iron.
Oh, they grab him with the iron and take him out to you?
Yes, and it.
And that squeeze him head?
Yes.
Better they had just do a C-section and lift him out. Right?
Yes.
You tell him you don't want no cesarean section?
No.
Oh, that's very sad, man. Anyway, that's not nice at all. You have another card here, and it shows content. How could you be contented in something like this happen? If you get that card, content, it suggests that you're going to get back your baby,
Mm-hmm.
Mother Nature will send him back to you, okay?
Okay.
And you have another card here now called despair. Is your eyes okay?
Yes.
Okay. If your eyes okay and you get a card like despair, it suggests that you need to do everything in your power to think positive. If not, you're going to become very depressed.
Okay.
You get very depressed sometime?
Yes.
Listen to me. What God don't allow, He hinders. In other words, God allows things to happen or He hinders it from happening in a subtle kind of way, right?
Yes.
So something bad could happen to stop something worse from happening.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Also, there's many sides to everything that happened. Suppose 200 years ago when you were on earth, suppose you were a doctor, right?
Yes.
And suppose you cause a woman's baby to die by handling it the wrong way. Then in this lifetime, you would have to experience that, where somebody caused your baby to die like that.
Okay.
So in other words, there's no such thing as a truly, absolutely innocent person. You get it? So now, you paid your debt. Maybe the baby paid his debt too by causing, through malpractice, somebody else's baby to die too. So the baby will return to you in due course. Okay?
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't fret about it no more. No more. It's not your fault. It's just something that was meant to be. That is why it be, because it meant to be. You get it now?
Yes.
Good. There's another card here now, and it's called the Empress. The Empress is a card of fertility, which means that you'll go on to make more babies, right?
Yes.
There's another card here now, and it's called the Priest, which means that you're blessed. It's not the curse that make it happen. You're still blessed. You don't lose no blessing. All right?
Yes.
And the final card here now is called the Chariot, suggesting that you're going to get a piece of property to either do some farming or build a house and do some kind of business in the long term. All right?
Yes.
It may happen through your husband too. So, you take it easy because it's all meant to be, okay?
Yes.
What's really bothering you now?
What's really bothering me now, the fact that I am pregnant, I'm worried what's going to happen. Like, if everything will be okay.
Yes, but what you can do, you got any living babies before?
No.
Okay, so what you can do, because of what happened last time, you can make sure it don't happen again by getting a C-section, okay?
Yeah.
You can tell the doctor you want a C-section, period.
Mm.
You don't take that chance again. It don't make sense to take that chance again.
Mm.
All right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I would do if I was a woman and I lost a baby in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got new doctors who doing something for the first time and they mess it up. You know?
Yeah.
It happened in every trade. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't look back. But your baby shall return. That much I can tell you.
Yeah.
I won't be able to say if it's this one coming now or another one, but I know your baby shall return when the time is right. Okay?
Yeah.
If this one happened to be a boy, most likely it is the one that you lost before. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So you take it easy now.
I will.
Take it easy. Bless you.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's now 2:43 in Jamaica. Greetings.
Hello?
Hi. Good night. How you do?
Yes, I want to add name reading.
You need a name reading.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it. What is your first name?
Derrick.
Derrick. Spell Derrick.
Derrick.
What is your middle name?
Anthony.
Anthony?
Yes.
What's your last name?
Saadio.
Is what?
Saadio. Sahadeo.
Sahardio?
Yes.
You have any Indians in your family?
Yes, I'm half Indian.
Yeah.
My father is a true-bred Indian.
Yes, man, because this is not the name of a slave, I tell you that.
Right.
This is not the name of a slave, my brethren. Congratulations, you've never been a slave, right?
Right.
You have a name you can be. You have a name you can be proud of.
My mother was, but I don't sure. My mother was brown.
It doesn't matter. Brown is a slave.
Yes, right.
Yeah, but you see, the seed comes from the father.
Okay.
The father is the one that sowed the seed. The woman is just a carrier and bearer of the child, but the seed is planted by the farmer, which is the daddy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, this is it. When is your birthday?
Well, tell you the truth, I was born the 13th of August, 1963, but my mother registered me on September because it was late. I never have enough money to bring back the date.
All right, no problem.
So,
no problem. But 13 is a number of death and destruction. It symbolizes an energy that in some cases destroy itself. It's a number of superstition and fear, right?
Okay.
Do you sometimes feel as though or wonder if people work in witchcraft against you?
Sometimes I have to wonder.
Why?
Sometimes.
Because things don't work how you want.
Sometimes there's certain things in life like you don't know, you know. But sometimes, you know, it may ignore that still.
Yes. Well, in any case, right? Once you're born the 13th, you're going to become a bit superstitious or superlatively suspicious, right?
Okay.
That's what 13 is about. It's a very dangerous number, but for you, it may be a lucky number because that's your number, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. For other people, it will not be a lucky number, but for you born on that date, that's your blessing. That means that you could be the most unlucky person in your bloodline, or you may end up to be the most blessed person in your bloodline. I mean, a person born on the 13th could actually win the lottery. In other words, it's an extreme number, either extremely lucky or extremely unlucky. But you must think positive, because luck don't really exist. It's a matter of what you earn from your past lifetime.
Okay.
It's a matter of karma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yes.
If you were wicked in your past lifetime, well, some wickedness is going to have to happen to you.
Okay.
And nobody, no God, no Jesus, nobody can stop it. Cannot. It's what what you is what you have earned, you'll be paid.
Okay.
Right? So if you went around robbing people, you will be robbed. They ain't got no Jesus can stop that.
Okay.
You can bawl all you want or pray all you want. Waste of time. The only thing you can do is forgive those who rob you, knowing that maybe you robbed them before in a past lifetime. Okay?
Okay.
I'm not saying you're going to get robbed or not. I'm just giving you an example. All right?
Yes, right.
Let me make that clear.
Okay.
Now with Derek, we got these 4, E5, R9, R9, I9, C3, K2. And by the way, I've never heard this last name before, you know. Never heard it before. But the spirit tell me that that's an Indian.
Okay.
Yeah. I never heard the name before. Period. Your mentality number for Derek is 14. 14 shows that you were born with a combination of sex, desire, energy, and movement. Now, people under that number must learn the value of caution and not be so reckless or revolutionary in your daily life and habits, and not to be so open to risk and danger.
Okay.
Now, you can get into a lot of trouble because of sex, you know. Yep. And if you're sexually reckless, you could end up with herpes or anything like that because it is a reckless sexual number.
Okay.
You know, I met a brethren recently who got 14 in his name more than one time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell the man about reckless sexual situation, the man laugh at me, you know. Yeah, because the man have him girlfriend. He did it with her sister, her mother, her cousin, or must say all her friend too, right?
Okay.
Can you imagine? I might have sex with like a whole family. But 14 is a number like that. It's they have a lot of sexual overtone to it. So, you know.
Okay.
Let me look at the other numbers here. 27 is your personality number. No, that is good. That is good. 27 is an indication that you are blessed with great personal power. So that gives you some ability to seriously control yourself. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that makes you less flighty. The ability to think clearly, act strongly, and wisely. A number of success in your life's activity, blessed with love, brains, decision, balance, and very good judgment. But you must follow your very own ideas in order to achieve success.
Okay, that's true. Mm-hmm.
And your destiny for Derek is 41. Now, 41 is a weird number because even if it's not so, men under that number are accused of being playboys. So sometimes women will think that you're a womanizer when you're probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, me sure me know that.
Yeah, but them not sure that you know that. So they will think there's that until them prove otherwise, right?
Okay, yes.
And then you got 14 in your name as well. Watch it. For Anthony, now we got A1, N5, T2, H8, 06, N5Y7. The mentality is 7. You're a dreamer, you know, you'll get some powerful dreams. Yeah, but you don't really remember your dreams, right?
Well, that is the problem. Sometimes I can't remember my dreams.
No, stop using the word can't. Don't use that word. That's a bad word.
Okay.
That's the wickedest bad word ever invented. Can't.
Okay.
Just say, in recent times, you have not been remembering your dreams.
Okay.
But when you wake up in the mornings, you may just open your eyes and just look around and, you know, you lose what you were focusing on in your sleep. But if you close back your eyes very quickly, you're going to recall the last dream, you know.
Okay.
Now, your mentality number is 7, which means great independence, a lover of constant changes. People under that number can become great writers, you know, famous writers.
Okay.
And you have a power for dreaming, right?
Yes.
And 27 come back again, which is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And the destiny is 34. 34 is a voodoo number, you know. Yes. Voodoo is really African war-making power, you know. Now, don't get mixed up between voodoo and witchcraft.
Yes.
They are two different things. Okay?
Okay.
Witchcraft is the craft of witches. Obia is a classic blend of magic and stupidity.
Okay.
In other words, if someone like an enemy person tell you that them give you 2 weeks to live, right? If you believe what them say, now you may find yourself believing what them say subconsciously until you get paranoid and believe what them say consciously, and within 2 weeks you're dead, you know. That is obia. Yeah, because you obey that order.
Okay.
You make your spirit obey that order to leave your body because you convinced that them know what them a say, right?
Okay.
You convinced that them know what them doing and them gonna kill you, and you convince yourself of that rubbish, right? That's obia. Now, voodoo is different. Voodoo is a way of using certain corridors within your brain and your mind.
Yes.
Right? In a magical, mystical form. Right? In other words, you can heal someone using voodoo. If you know the principles of voodoo. Or you can wage war upon someone. Voodoo was given to the African side of your heritage, like from your mother's side, right?
Okay.
Voodoo is not an Indian thing. It's an African thing. It's not a Caucasian thing.
Okay.
It's not a European thing. It's an African power. Just like how Chinese got martial arts, which is karate and judo, and the Japanese got them samurai sword business.
Yes.
And the Europeans have them nuclear business, and them drop bombs. If them don't like your prime minister, them drop a bomb on Jamaica, kill everybody, and they call all them dead people, just call it collateral damage, them the business. That is European war-making power, and we don't call that devilism. We call that, them have the technology to do this and do that. So voodoo is African technology.
Okay.
Of defense. African war defense technology. When a man called Napoleon Bonaparte bring 100,000 troops to Haiti to mash up and quell the rebellion. The Haitian people were rebellion in the times of slavery because these people start to eat our little babies, you know. Yes, man, they start to eat the little pitney them. I met the women them who work in the kitchen have to prepare that, give them, right? My brethren, you don't know the half. Then a brethren who knew a thing or two from Jamaica named Bookman. Him getting in boat and went over there, right? And a few Cuban warriors joined them too. So the chief rebel in Haiti, I think his name was Toussaint, right?
Yes.
Well, here's the weirdest thing now. Bookman write a letter and send it by his servant to give to Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte was a short little man, you know.
Okay.
A little man like Haile Selassie, but terrible. Hold on. When Bookman servant, his brethren, went and hand the letter to Napoleon take out him soul and chop off the brethren head.
Oh.
And then it chopped off the brethren head so swift that the brethren body still standing up, you know.
Okay.
And then him kick the brethren body down all them steps there. And pull the letter like he's this big boss, like he's a big hog, right? And when he pulled the letter say, "Dear Sire," S-I-R-E, Sire. So the man name used to talk, right? You know, my servant knew that you would chop off his head and kick him down those flight of steps. But he came anyway. And Napoleon freaked out, because how that man know he would do that? Anyway, Bookman expressed to Napoleon that Saturday coming is his birthday, Bookman birthday, and he's going to show him the rage of Africa, right?
Yes.
So on that Saturday now, Napoleon bring up all his troops, some 1,000 soldiers, and them have this mad parade where you know how they take out them do and make them gun salute and shoot at God and them thing there, right?
Yes.
But when they met the gun salute, guess what? 300 of Napoleon men blow out them own brain, execute themselves right before the great Napoleon and drop down dead at his feet. And Napoleon freak out. He went temporarily insane. Yeah. And Napoleon run out to Haiti with the whole man them, and all the so-called white people run away too and leave Haiti only with the Haitians in it. It was the first time that Europe ever saw what Africans can do.
Okay.
That is the use of voodoo. But you know what? The French surround Haiti with warships for years later and force the Haitian government to pay them what money them lose by not having slaves. Could you imagine that?
My gosh.
Billions of dollars. And so they suck Haiti blood. And them have this agreement with the other European nations plus the Americans that nobody won't do no business with Haiti. So guess what happened now? All the trees them had to get cut down and make fire coal just to make cook little food. And my brethren, listen, in 1979, right?
Right.
I was on a plane bound for Canada, and the pilot fly over Haiti. And when the pilot say that's Haiti down there, and then look down, my brethren, the only thing I can do is bust out a cry, you know. Me never seen a place look like that yet. The place look like a big, huge, black cold pit. There's nothing green down there, nothing green at all. Hold on. Some years ago, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, if so much. No, it would have to be about 10 years ago at least, right?
Right.
I was sent to the Dominican Republic to bless a brand new hotel for a very famous hotel chain in Jamaica because I work with a spiritual host for many hotels.
Yes.
So I went to bless a hotel, and believe you me, the plane land in Haiti. Brethren, I was really emotional, you know, because the plane fly for a long time over the Haitian country, right? Haiti is well bigger than Jamaica, you know, by far, you know.
I know that.
Listen, just imagine you in a plane flying low over a country for what seems to be more than an hour. Long time, man.
Okay.
And you know, I don't see not even one green tree or nothing green. I see no grass. I see nothing green. Pitch black. When the plane landed in Port-au-Prince, first of all, the only place they saw any tower was on the runway. Like the chief town also.
Yes.
Just dirt roads, you know. What make it worse is that there was a Haitian historian sitting beside me. Right?
Okay.
He got on the flight in Haiti and he was going over to the Dominican Republic and he explained to me what's going on. I then me cry. Listen, the man say you got women right now who have to mix a little salt with dirt and bake it in the sun and feed them children, you know.
Okay.
I never knew that under certain conditions a human being could actually eat dirt. I know frogs eat dirt still.
Yes.
But it freaked me out, man. Listen, when the plane landed in the Dominican Republic, that was a whole different ball game, you know. Pure greenness like Jamaica, you know. And the Dominican Republic is only like, it's the same piece of land, but just a border, right?
Right.
So I go on for my suitcase now, my brethren. I pack my suitcase, you know, with all kind of paraphernalia, you know. I'm going to lift my suitcase. Well, my hand with the suitcase could have touched the ceiling because not even a toothbrush wasn't left in my suitcase, you know.
Okay.
You see the bag handlers in Haiti airport? They man them take every single thing out my suitcase.
Okay.
And you know that's the only time I was happy. The only time I start laugh and feel happy is to know that some brethren help themselves with something that I know them needed.
Okay.
In other words, I don't make no complaint, you know.
Yes.
I was just glad it's my thing them take and not nobody else's thing. Okay. I ain't see nobody complaining. So them thing all right. But it's my thing, the man them take out everything.
Okay. Okay.
And I felt like I really helped my brethren them. You know?
Yeah,
How you can
yeah.
make them man get fired now? How you can make people who suffering like that get fired, my brethren?
No.
Really? So, but I can tell you, I had some money with me. I never put money in suitcase. So when I reach the hotel, I went to the gift shop and buy back some things, you know?
Yes.
So I'm telling you, this voodoo thing is very real, but you're not supposed to use it against your brother, you know.
Okay.
It is an African war making powerful when the race is in serious and present danger.
Okay.
When you see people using science against each other, that's like witchcrafts and obeahs and stuff like that, right? Voodoo is a religion in Haiti, you know. They have churches
Okay.
where people go to voodoo church. And these not wicked people, you know. These are decent people. It's just that that's their religion.
Okay.
You get it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why should we allow other people to tell us how our things stay? But our thing is devilism.
Yes.
But if a man say him stay in America and hit North Korea with a nuclear bomb, and he will tell you that them got the technology to do it, why him never say them have the evil to do it? But if hit North Korea with a nuclear bomb and kill all them innocent North Koreans, is not that evil?
That's evil, yes?
Yeah. Now hold on. If you hurt someone or you thief them money and you run far to some distant land, and the person use voodoo to force you to bring back their thing, right?
Right.
And all the voodoo effects that freak you out and make you have to bring it back, that don't affect your wife. It's not gonna affect your baby. It's not gonna affect your neighbors. It don't hurt nobody, you know. It's just you as a culprit.
Okay.
Now tell me the truth. That don't sound like clean energy to you?
Yes.
Now think about that. So we got the wrong idea, you know. Anytime you hear people come on TV and talk about and show you a movie about voodoo, that's not voodoo I'm talking about, you know. They're talking about other things.
Okay.
Because voodoo is not really understood by the Europeans.
Okay.
It's not understood, okay? It's one of the most misunderstood things. But in any case, they will talk the worst about it because it is the only power that defeated them.
Okay.
Right? A young man asked me last week, what about these American police that keep killing black people? You know? He was suggesting that something like that need to happen to them. Well, listen. The answer is clear. If you got a force of policemen killing our people, right?
Yes.
Do you know the best way to deal with them? You don't need no voodoo to deal with them, you know.
Okay.
All you have to do is make sure that all black people are insured.
Okay.
You see, when you pitney them, everybody pitney insured. But when a policeman kill one, them you know how much millions of dollars you have to get, right?
Right.
But the same very white man who own the insurance company is gonna be telling the police you can't go around killing people because he don't want to pay out the money.
No, not true.
So that would so ensuring all our children will protect them.
Right.
But they're no insured and worth something no. Right?
That's true.
Voodoo is not for that, you know. Voodoo is for when the race is in danger.
Right.
Yeah, it is a racial thing.
Yeah, I realize that.
And we're not talking about racism. We're talking about when the race is in danger. Right?
Yes. Yes.
It is important to understand that if you do anything to anyone that you wouldn't want anyone do to you, you've broken the golden rule.
Okay.
And therefore you've committed not only a crime, but a sin. All right? So now let's talk about your last name now. Remember, you got voodoo powers, so your voodoo powers work when you pray.
Okay.
So it is important that you pray for healing, pray for what you need, pray and thank the Almighty for what you've been given, right?
Right.
You're born in 1963, that means you're born the year of the rabbit. That means your prayer time is 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So every day between 5 o'clock and 7, like 6 o'clock in the morning, pray. Face the rising sun and pray. Because the east is your power direction.
The east.
Yeah. Your direction of
East?
power. direct east.
Okay.
And that's the easy thing, because that's where the sun there that time, okay?
Yes.
Let's look at your last name now. We got S1, A1, H8, A1, D4, E506. Hold on. 14 is a mentality number, right?
Yes.
So you got 14 in your first name, 14 in your last name. So sexually, you would not be bad at all, right?
Right.
Yeah. And 13 is your personality number. 13, as I said before, is a kind of a spooky number. You know, hotels don't have room 13, right?
Okay.
Do you know that?
No, I never really know.
Man, people die in there like flies, man. They don't have room 13, my brethren.
Okay.
Maybe some little dibby guest house may have that. But no hotel have room 13.
Okay.
And no skyscraper building have floor number 13. They have floor number 12 and floor number 14. Them don't have, if they have floor number 13, what's going to happen? Anytime the stock market crash, or the way, the white man, them is some big gamblers, them gamble out the money from stock market, right?
Yes.
And anyhow it crash, and the money dead. Trust me, the whole of them going on floor number 13 and jump off,
Okay.
All right. Without knowing that this is floor number 13, without knowing anything, they're going to floor 13 and jump off.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, if all the buildings mark floor number 12, floor number 14, they're not going in those buildings to jump off. If only one building have a 13th floor, that is where them go in and jump off.
Okay.
It's not a plan, they're not going to plan it. It just happened that way. 13 attracts death. Them kind of way. Attracts suicide and them thing there, right?
Right.
So when you get super depressed, you must never contemplate suicide. You ever feel like killing yourself?
No.
Good. That means you never really reach it, Well, if you get tested so much and it reach you, don't contemplate suicide, okay?
Okay.
Remember, you will overcome. And your destiny for your last name is 27. So you got 27 in your first name, 27 in your middle name, and 27 in your last name.
Right.
That's like a jackpot thing, Remember, 27 is a power number. It's an indication that you're blessed with great personal power, the ability to think clearly, act strongly, and wisely. A number of successes in your life's activity, blessed with love, brains, decision, balance, and very good judgment, but you must follow your very own ideas in order to achieve success, right?
Yes.
Now, hold on. Let's look at your full mentals. With Derek, your mentality is 14. With Anthony, the mentality is 7. With Sahadio, right?
Yes.
The mentality is 14 again. Now, where the personality for your first name is 27, the personality for Anthony is 27, the personality for your last name is 13. Let's add them up. Well, your full mentals is 35. That's sweet. Do you know what 35 said? Huh?
Somebody may talk to.
Okay. You know what 35 is about?
35, not really.
They need to teach these truths in school,
Eh?
School teach you about 35, but they don't tell you what it means. School, university, college, they don't ever teach what a number mean. They don't teach what the power of a number. In other words, them teach you about a thing so you can juggle with it. But they don't teach you what that thing really is, the true power of it. Them teach you the value of something, but not the power of the number. Okay?
Okay.
Here's the power of 35. 35 means money, peace of mind, travel, friendship, and love success. You will get ahead in any field of undertaking. You will have a successful love life down the road. How's your love life right now?
Really, basically, nearly stable. Maybe have one lady and me mash up and me one next one I go on now.
Okay, when is her birthday?
Eh?
The one you have
her
now?
Her birthday is the 10th of February.
Uh-huh.
I wish you again, 1990.
Okay. She born the year of the horse. So she's born to travel, you know.
Okay.
When the time is right, she will travel. The horse people are very pleasant people, you know. Yeah. The horse and rabbit, not perfect, but it's workable, okay?
Okay.
And your full personality number is 67. You ever used to do any kind of sports?
Sport?
Yeah?
Usually I play football, cricket.
Yes, man.
Tennis.
Yes, man.
I'm volleyball.
Oh, gosh, man. 67 have a deep...
And table tennis, too.
Jeez. 67 have a deep sports connection.
Yeah, man, I love sport. I love sport.
Huh?
I love sport with you.
Yeah. A very deep sports connection. Right?
Yes.
67 and 35. That's what we have here. 1 or 2. So your lifespan is 102 years, you know?
Huh?
If all goes well, you could live to 102.
Wow.
If all goes well.
That's about 40 more years, 40 odd more years.
But all you have to do is just try and take proper care of yourself, my brethren. Listen, wake up every morning early and take a walk. While you're at it and you find yourself out on the road, take off your shoes and walk barefoot for a while. Get some good grounding. Okay? Very important to connect to Earth, to the Earth's core, the magnetic flow of Mother Earth. Okay?
Yes.
Very important. Because if things going wrong in your system, that can help correct it, you know. It's very healing to walk barefooted.
Right.
Especially in the early mornings.
But,
and
you know...
You see, when you walk, some tiny little pebbles going to jerk up under your foot and make your ball out for ow. Not true?
Yes, yes.
You see, that is what you call acupressure. It's literally a science, you know.
Right.
That repair your structure from the inside. It's called acupressure. You ever heard about acupuncture?
Yes.
Which is a medical art of the Chinese.
Of the Chinese, right?
Right. But acupressure is similar to acupuncture. Only thing is about walking barefooted. Okay.
Okay.
Because all your nerve endings go to your bottom of your feet.
Right.
And they go to the picote, which is right behind your navel. Those two areas. That's why it's important when you go and sleep to pour a little oil in your navel and rub it at least an inch or two around your navel. Oil like virgin olive oil, virgin coconut oil, you know?
Yes.
It can help restore your eyesight. It does a lot of things, right?
Oh.
And walking barefoot is also a masterpiece thing to do. Look, nobody's walking barefoot. They're all wearing shoes, right?
I wear shoes, yeah.
That's everybody wearing shoes. So we become distant, detached.
We're not getting the magnetism from the
We're
earth.
detached from Earth.
Right.
Especially most of the shoes we wear is rubber.
Right, that's true.
Right? So it's like a parent having a child that does not ever hold the parent hand at no time.
Okay.
Does not hug the parent at no time. You know, so what is the feel? What kind of feel you have there now? Because you're detached, you know. When we're supposed to seek further attachment, reattach ourselves, readdress ourselves to our original sense of values that we had before the unbalanced industrialist expansion of capitalism and slavery here in the West. So, my brethren, your numbers of interest, you have a pen?
Have a pen? Get a pen, number of interest.
People use them to buy lottery and all that. Four of my clients win lottery already, you know, using these numbers, you know.
I can't do my number.
Your numbers are 14,
14,
27,
27,
7,
7,
34,
34,
13,
13,
and 35.
And 35.
Yeah. Now, if you go overseas, where you can use bigger numbers, Your numbers will be 14,
14,
27,
27,
41,
41,
7,
7,
27,
27,
and 34.
and 34.
But in Jamaica, your numbers will be 14.
14. You may not get that already.
Yeah, man, 14, 27. Then there's 7, 34, 13, and 35, right?
Right, yes.
Yeah. So, my brethren, it's been an honor speaking to the one, so.
But I must tell you something, you know.
Uh-huh.
When I was driving about 3 or 4 years ago, I was driving and whilst I was driving on the road, you know, sometimes I feel like I can't say good on the road.
Pour some oil in your navel, my brethren.
No, I tell you, make it like something come across my eye and then yeah, that me nearly look up in one truck in it, find the truck coming along on my side and me have to skip the vehicle to the left and me crashing like it something and while I'm right hand side of the vehicle mash up.
Listen. Go and get your eyes tested.
Yeah, me already get it tested already, you know.
And what I'm saying?
Me do, they told me was drinking, so they say, in big trouble with what we call it. You think diabetes.
Oh.
So, me go to eye already.
But you know, diabetes shut down people's vision, you know.
Right.
So you're still drinking?
Well, me never really stop completely. Still I drink, but no, I never stop complete. But 4 years, me stop
No, man,
complete.
you shouldn't drink no more.
Right, because the last time I go back, well, me they go back one next time because they said they are bleeding around the back.
Yes.
And they operate on it with laser.
Mm-hmm.
And then it get back go alright. And then the other day it told me I was going back again. It was like me have shot sense of blood a leak down back eye.
That no sound good. Listen. There's a company named Havco, right?
Havco.
Yes, man. You need to check out them people there, you know.
It's right on her name, Havco.
Herbs and extracts, right?
Havco herb and extract.
Yeah, man. Havco. The company name Havco. Right?
Yes.
The number is 540 8871
8871
and 346 0070.
0070.
Now listen carefully, right?
Yes.
Havco right now have has something for the eyes that is second to none, you know. It name Ultra Clear. Now what Ultra Clear does, you know, it's not something to drop in your eyes, you know. It's something that you take orally, right?
Okay.
What Ultra Clear does, what it does, it awakens the stem cells in your body that your body don't produce no more based on your age and stuff, right?
Okay.
These stem cells will go up to your eyes, right? And work on it like workmen, you know. And repair your eyes, yes. It doesn't matter what's wrong with your eyes, whether glaucoma or what. Listen, there's quite a number of people who saying that since them is taking this Havco thing, them don't need glasses no more. Them can see fine print again, right? Them can see things that them haven't been seeing before, right?
Okay.
Check them out.
Lucky, right? That Ultra Clear.
A name Ultra Clear, man.
Ultra Clear.
Yes, man. ULTRA. Ultra Clear, huh?
The same place number, same place we get that.
Yeah, man. Havco herbs and extracts, man. Right?
Havco herb and extract.
Yeah. Right?
Yes, man, because right now me can't see nothing in my eye dark.
Well, when it comes, you need to take something to help you with the diabetes thing. There's a herb called mullein. MULLEIN.
Mullein Lakisha. MULLEIN.
You can drink. You can drink mullein mullein tea regularly, like drink
Mullein.
a cup every night before you go to bed,
Yes.
and it may actually help you. Neem is also a good tree. There's a neem. You know, neem trees all over the place. You don't know neem.
Me no name, me drink some already one time. Somebody give me some.
No, but that's not to drink one, and that's something to drink like a cup every day, man.
Okay.
It's a bitters, you know. It's
Yes.
very, very good to reverse that kind of diabetic foolishness.
Name good for it then.
Listen, do you eat rice?
Yes, me eat rice.
So wait, how often you eat rice?
Well, actually nearly almost every other day or so.
So you don't really want to get rid of diabetes then?
Eh?
Because the rice gonna make the diabetes worse.
But that's a problem.
Rice turn into sugar in your belly, you know. Based on what you're going through, the only thing rice could do for you is turn into sugar.
Okay.
Right? It starts, turn to sugar, more diabetes again. You're gonna leave rice alone, my brethren.
Oh, so better me leave rice.
Leave that alone. Rice is not your friend anymore. Okay?
No rice eating.
No, man. Eat any amount of greens you want. Don't eat rice.
Okay.
Okay?
What other any food stuff can I eat?
Well, with diabetes, you know, I think foods like pumpkins may be very helpful.
Okay.
Food like rice, even Irish potato, not good.
Yeah, me know
Too
that.
starchy.
But what about fruit potato, Jamaican potato?
You can eat a little piece of that, but pumpkins, you're better off eating pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkins get a very good name in the diabetic world. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I don't really talk about sweet potato because I don't eat vines, you know. I don't eat nothing. I grew up on a vine.
Okay.
So, if I say something bad about something I grew up on a vine, people think it's because I don't eat that. I get biased against it, so I don't talk about them.
Okay.
But pumpkins grow up on vines too, but I can tell you.
Pumpkins grow up on vines?
Yeah, but still, people been telling me that when they eat pumpkins, them feel much better as diabetics, so.
Okay.
And then I do a little research and realize that pumpkins have a lot of elements that are good for diabetics, so why not?
Yes.
Right?
So good for eyes too.
Yeah, pumpkins.
Yes.
But check out Havco, okay?
Yeah, man, Havco.
Yeah.
Yeah, me go check it. My girlfriend say me want a little talk with you, so I'm going to make a talk to her, please. If you can.
I wouldn't give her a name reading, though. She want a card reading?
She can take a card reading.
Okay, quickly.
Hello?
Hi, girlfriend. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Okay, you're good, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Let's see what we have here. I'll give you a card reading, okay?
Okay.
You have any problems sleeping?
Yes.
Since when?
Since ever.
Huh?
All the time.
You know that's a disease called insomnia, right?
No.
Yes, it's called insomnia. You never hear the word insomnia?
Yes.
Yes, it means when you find yourself can't sleep. There's a herb called hops that may help you. HOPS, hops.
Hops?
Yeah. Okay. Also, you need to wake up early every morning and, well, you say you can't sleep, but when it comes on to morning, I guess you sleep a bit. Take a walk every morning. You and your brethren take a walk. Here?
Okay.
30, 40 minutes walk. Compulsory. And it would help you. You used to work in the night?
Yeah.
So it mess up your clock, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Mess you up. Call any number from 1 to 10.
6.
Hold on. Come again?
4.
Come again?
7.
Come again?
3.
Come again?
5.
Come again?
9.
Come again?
1.
That's it. Okay. When is your birthday?
10th of February.
10th of February? Uh-huh.
1990.
Good. So you're born the year of the horse, okay? In the African world, we don't call you a horse. We call you a gamba. You are a gamba girl, right? And a person born the year of the rabbit is dowdy, right?
Yes.
Your prayer time is midday, anywhere between 11 and 1, okay?
Okay, midday.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a son here. You have any children?
Yes.
What do you have?
2.
2 what?
Boy and girl.
Okay, well, here's your boy. He's the prince of creativity. How old is he?
6.
6 years old?
Yes.
Well, he's a musician, okay?
Okay.
He's an artist, musician. He will do well. Oh, and here's a girl, too. How old is your daughter?
14.
Okay. She will turn out to be very hardworking, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So your son and daughter will both do very well. And then there's a twin card. So either you can make a twin or one of these children will make a twin. So
My mother is a twin. So.
your mother's a twin?
Yes.
Wow. Well, somebody can get twins. I know it's not me. There's another card here now called the world. You have a lot of traveling to do.
Okay.
You ever think about going to Canada?
Yes.
You got somebody in Toronto?
Yes.
Really?
Family.
Yeah, you're going to Canada. There's another card here now called the Hermit, suggesting that you will live to a good age. What became of your father?
Never really met him, you know.
You do what?
I never met him.
You never
Know him.
never knew him, right?
No.
I was wondering. The Hermit is a card of wisdom. So it is said, you know, that when your mother or father forsake you, then the Lord will take you up. So sometimes, more time, it is a good thing, even though it's a bad thing. Because now Almighty God is your daddy, for real.
Yes.
And he will take care of you, okay?
Yes.
You have another card here now called the Chariot. You plan to buy a nice car?
Yes, I do.
What kind of car you want?
I was thinking Audi.
I mean, no, you will say something like that, you know. But you may get a very good deal on a BMW, so how about that?
Okay, that's good.
All right. The Chariot shows that you have a nice piece of property too.
Yes.
And something nice to drive, man. And this card called the Lovers, suggesting that your love life is going to be nice. It's going to be improved. It's going to be nice, right?
Okay.
Let's look and see what happened when a rabbit man goes with a horse woman. Hold on. I'm very nosy, you know. I like to nose around people's business, you know. I can't help it.
Okay.
It's awesome. Hold on. A rabbit husband, horse wife. That's a very tiny animal having to have sex with a very tall animal. So does he borrow a ladder from the barn or something? Hold on. Rabbit husband, horse wife. Here's what it says. Listen carefully, right?
Yes.
Hold on. It says here, they may find it difficult, but you should consider things very carefully before passing judgment, right?
Okay.
She, which is you, is governed by her emotions and intuitions. They are both too practical or too self-absorbed to make any great effort at adjusting to each other. She is bored by his deliberation and sensitivity. He finds her thoughtless, inconstant, and sometimes a bit mercenary. One prefers rest and solitude, that is him, you know, and the other is constantly on the go, that's you. This union could never work at such different paces, but remember, that only goes for if he's a pure rabbit or if he was a pure horse. What I'm saying, if he's a rabbit born during the hours of the rabbit, and if you're a horse born during the hours of the horse, you're going to have problems. But you may be born during the hours of someone that goes well with the rabbit, and he may be born during the hours of someone that blends well with the horse. Okay?
Okay.
So don't worry about it. Just treat him to the best of your ability. Treat each other to the best of your ability, and you guys will be fine.
Okay.
But you'll still have some little glitches, you know. But you'll be fine. Huh?
Glitches?
Pardon?
Glitches, you said?
Yeah, glitches is like minor issues.
Okay, yeah.
Right? That can't be avoided.
Yeah.
But if you truly love each other, oh gosh, man. It's a breeze if you really love each other, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So your prayer time is midday, all right?
Midday.
Let's return to our phone lines. Greetings. Ouch. Greetings.
Hello.
Hi. Turn off your radio quickly.
Morning.
Yes. How you do?
Okay, sir.
How can we help you?
You can have a card reading.
Of course you can have a card reading. That's what we do right now. So call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
2.
2? Come again.
4.
Come again.
6.
No. You're going in a line. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a line. Don't call them in a line. It gives the impression that you're not using your brain. You have to call them more random than that. Come again.
1.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
3.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
9.
That's it. There you go. When is your birthday?
July 5th.
July 5?
Yeah.
1964?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're born 1964, they will say you're born the year of the dragon.
Okay.
Okay? In the African world, we don't call you a dragon. We call you Ihioze. So you are an Ihioze woman, right?
Yes,
now, hold on. You're born on the 5th of July?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Your first card right here shows a daughter. You have any daughters?
Yes, I have 3.
Oh, well, there's one in particular that may be very stubborn, very hardworking,
Yeah.
and who will do very well. You have another card here, and this one is a card that shows that this particular daughter, I don't know which of the 3, but one of them is going to end up living overseas, you know, but doing business overseas and in Jamaica as well. And you have another card here now called the World, so you will end up traveling too. You ever travel?
No, sir.
You don't even have no passport?
Yes, I have a passport.
Ooh, well, that's a good start, right?
Yeah.
You can travel someday. You have another card here now called Uncertainty, which shows that you feel very uncertain about things, right?
Yeah.
You feel as though nothing now going, right? No, man, things going on. It's just that you don't really notice. There's another card here now, and it's called Unity. Are you in love?
Yes, sir.
It's going okay?
So far, sir.
So far?
We don't live together. We live apart.
Okay, well, you know, how long you been together with this person?
Around 3 years. I did have an ex-husband. What he passed.
Huh?
My children and father. I did have my children and father. What he passed.
Your children father died?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you have this new person 3 years now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, this card Unity shows that your love life is going to be good, okay?
Yes, sir.
You have another card here now called Imagination, which means that you need to stop worrying, because most of the things you worry about is just not going to happen that way.
Okay.
And there's a card called Completion, suggesting that you're going to complete your house. You have your own house?
Yes, I have our own house. My husband leave our house from.
Okay. Is it finished built?
Yeah, what we were planning to build was at the top.
Okay, well,
The next one at the top.
you will get that done, for sure. All right?
Yes, sir.
So are you in pain? You feel pain anywhere?
I have arthritis in the shoulder, but I kind of exercise the feet now. Yeah, arthritis in the shoulder and the feet.
Yes. So the doctor said you have arthritis?
Yeah, and he said I must walk up and keep it exercise.
Okay.
So that is what I'm doing.
You get pain in your knee?
Yeah, in the knee and in the shoulder.
Your shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, you like tomatoes?
What? No, I stopped eating them because they give me pain.
Yeah, don't eat tomatoes. They make it worse. But you could eat tomatoes, but just make sure you squeeze out all the seeds first.
Okay.
The tomato not the problem. The tomato seed is the problem.
Okay.
Another thing too, there's a herb called yucca. That's Y-U-C-C-A. Yucca.
Yes, sir.
And another one named black cohosh.
Black cohosh.
Yeah. Though if you use those two herbs, they may actually really help you.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to your knee, both your knees hurt or one?
Both the knee hurt, but it's not all the time. Some of the time, it's gone and then it comes back.
Yeah, man. That's how arthritis works. What you can do is get some ginger and grate it, right?
Yes, sir.
And add a spoonful of cayenne pepper powder. You can buy cayenne pepper at any supermarket.
I have that.
You have that, good. And then you can mix in a little apple vinegar, like a few spoonfuls, and a few spoonfuls of virgin olive oil, and mix them into a paste. And then you're going to make it very warm, put it on your knee, both on the front and the back and the two sides, and bandage it on.
Yeah.
And after 20 minutes, you take it off.
Yeah.
And then later on in the day, you do this, you heat it back, the same thing. For 20 minutes, put it on and take it off again. Every day, twice a day, for 20 minutes each time.
Yeah.
You can
Sometimes the back pain too. Sometimes the back pain too.
Yeah, but with the back pain, you may need white willow bark.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And there's a herb called Pawdiarco that goes well with the white willow bark for your back.
Yeah.
Will you remember all that?
Yes, I went to the one in Yakan. Was probably what is the one at the back name? For the back?
Pawdiarco and white willow bark.
Yes, sir.
White willow, W-I-L-L-O-W. Okay?
Yeah.
It's awesome for the back. Very good. And you could lay down on the floor sometime, put your bottom up to the wall, and put your feet up on the wall so you're shaped like an L. Very helpful for your back.
Yes, sir. I do that one. I do the poor circulation, put the foot on the wall.
No, the poor circulation business, you need to always, when you're about to eat your food, always sprinkle cayenne pepper on it.
Okay.
Then eat your food.
Yeah.
Because bad circulation comes from years and years of you drinking ice water, right?
Yeah.
You used to like ice water a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will bring in your veins so tight that no blood can't even pass through them. So when you're getting older now, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Cayenne pepper will help to open back up those veins and help repair your heart as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Like a prayer time for me.
Oh, I did say you are an Ihioza girl, a dragon woman, right?
Yeah.
And then your prayer time is dragon hours, which is 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., between 7 and 9 in the morning.
Yeah, so...
your direction of power is east-southeast. That means at that time of the morning, you ought to face the sun and turn about an inch to the right side of the sun. That's east-southeast.
I'm asking you something else, sir. Like how sometimes I go from 5 o'clock. I do work and I run business there. I leave like 5:30 and so go to Kingston like to buy things and come back.
5:30 in the morning?
Yeah, I have to get to 5:30 but if I want to reach early to my business.
Okay, that's every morning?
No, not every morning. And I'm going out this morning to have to leave 5:30.
All right, listen. Regardless of where you are, when 7 o'clock come, pray. You can pray secretly in your heart, okay?
Yes, sir.
And when you're not traveling to Kingston or whatever, you can face your direction and pray, okay?
Okay, sir.
But always pray every morning between 7 and 9.
I pray 2 times a day, no? Morning and evening.
Yeah.
I'm used to my prayer.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Morning and evening. Yeah.
But the perfect time for you to pray is during the hours of the dragon, which is 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Okay, sir.
We have been trained to pray at night and when we wake up in the mornings.
Yeah.
But if you really need help, that is your time to pray.
Yeah.
The time
so
I
you can
told
do
you.
that one too.
I'd like to big up everyone. Big up on yourself. All the brethren in prison, all the sisters in prison, big up on yourself. At least when you're alive and you have a chance that you can think and you can come forward and be of great help to society. Sister Carol, nice up yourself. My brethren from around the world, too much to even mention. If I even try to mention, it look weird. Let's talk about dreams, though. What have you dreamed lately? Naughty. To dream that you are naughty but nice denotes that you will marry shortly and that you will enjoy much happiness. Navel. To dream that your navel is larger than it really is denotes sickness. Navigator. To dream of a navigator denotes that you will travel shortly. Navy. To dream of the Navy is a sign of sudden wealth. To dream that you enlist in the Navy is a sign of prominence. Necklace. To see a necklace denotes that you will receive a declaration of love from your sweetheart. To wear one around your neck denotes much happiness. To buy a necklace denotes that there is someone who is crazy about you. That person loves you dearly and will marry you shortly if you will only give consent. It is all up to you now. Should you let this chance pass by, you may never, ever be married. This dream is a warning to lovers. Needles. To dream of needles denotes hard work but good pay. To lose your needle is a sign of slander. Nails. To dream of nails is a sign of hardship. To see a carpenter using nails denote that you will capture the thief shortly. Naked. To dream that you are naked indicates that shame and disgrace will befall you. To see others naked denotes sickness. If, however, the naked person is shapely, if the person look real good, it denotes happiness and security. Names. To dream that you have many names denote that you are dishonest. To dream that people call you names indicates slander. Napkins. To dream of a clean napkin signifies an honorable and successful career. A soiled like a dirty napkin foretells sickness and remorse. Negro. To dream of a Negro, that is a black man, right? It denotes joy and much happiness. In other words, if a so-called white man, European, dream he see a so-called Negro, African, it means joy and much happiness for him, followed by years of peace and prosperity, surrounded by loving and peaceful, sincere friends. This is an excellent dream to all. Neighbor. To dream of your neighbor is a sign of petty quarrels generally. Nephew. To dream of your nephew denote that your daughter will marry the young man with whom she is now in company. To quarrel with your nephew denotes secret sorrows. Nerves. To dream that your nerves are weak is a sign of sickness. Nest. To see a nest in your sleep is a sign of security. To see birds in their nests signifies that you will move to better quarters. Net. To be covered with a net signifies that your enemies are more than a match for you. Newspaper. Now, first of all, Let's talk about news. To dream that you receive good news denotes that you will receive a declaration of love from your sweetheart. If you receive bad news, indicate that your lover is unfaithful. Newspaper. To dream of any kind of newspaper denotes that you will become very popular in your community and live happily and comfortably for the rest of your natural life. Newsstand. To visit a newsstand is a sign of successful business transactions. To purchase any kind of a magazine from a newsstand is a sign of thrift and happiness. New Year. To dream of the new year denotes that you will get your wishes shortly and be happy. New York. To dream of the city of New York denotes prosperity in the near future. Niece. To talk to your niece in your sleep, if she's alive, is a sign of happiness. If, however, she appears to be dead in the dream, it is a sign of disappointment. Night. To dream of night signifies that a dark cloud is about to pass over your life. Nevertheless, this cloud will soon pass and you will again enjoy the blessing of peace and prosperity which will be lasting. Nightgown. To dream of a silk nightgown denotes pleasure and abundance. A cotton nightgown denotes happiness. Nightmare. To dream that you get a nightmare is a sign of worries. Noise. To hear a great deal of noise in your sleep denotes a sad and unprofitable adventure. North Pole. To dream that you are traveling towards the North Pole is a sign of health followed by prosperity. Nose. To dream of your nose denotes an abundance of wealth. To dream that your nose bleeds is a sign of financial difficulties. Numbers. To dream of numbers denote that you will become a celebrated gambler. Nun. To see a nun in your sleep denote that you will be a bachelor all the days of your life. Nurse. To dream that you see a nurse in your sleep denote that you are pregnant, if you're a woman, of course. If you're a man, then this dream denotes that your wife will be delivered of a beautiful baby boy. Nursery. To dream that you visit a nursery denotes sickness. Nutmeg. To see an abundance of nutmegs in your sleep denotes that the prisoner will be released. Someone close to you who is in prison is going to get out. To grate a nutmeg is a promise of prosperity and much happiness. Nuts. To eat them denotes that you are deep in love, but that you are only pretending. It also denotes that you will marry within a few months. Oath. To dream that you take an oath denotes that you are a very dishonest person. Oatmeal. To dream of drinking a great deal of oatmeal denotes that your neighbors are against you because you are in a better position than they. But in spite of their grudge, you are going to rise to a higher level in life and be happy anyway. Ocean. To dream of the ocean is a sign of lawsuits. To dream that you are thrown into the ocean is a sure sign of embarrassment. Old lady. To dream of an old lady in your sleep is a sign of reform. Mark her words and do according to her instructions. Old man. To dream of an old man denotes prosperity. Olives. To dream of olives denote that you are very religious and that you're going to collect a decent sum of money for your pastor. This money the pastor will spend on himself and not for the general welfare of the church. Onions foretell suffering and want. To eat them denotes treachery. And finally, oranges. To dream of oranges denotes a fortunate investment. Sweet oranges are a sign of happiness. Sour oranges indicate an unfortunate investment. To To see them grow denotes remorse. Orchard. To dream that you walk through an orchard denotes safety of your affairs. This, my friend, is wisdom unveiling. Now, there's quite a few people in the world who have cancer problems. You know, one thing that you can do if you have any form of cancer anywhere in the body, go to a supermarket and buy some mushrooms. Mushrooms, you know. Mushrooms. What mushrooms does, God puts some special enzymes in mushrooms that actually choke cancer cells. They lock them off. It make them can't spread. You can even reverse them. Mushrooms kill cancer. Just imagine if at night before you go bed, you just eat a mushroom, raw same way, just eat it. And drink little water behind it. Make that your pill. Another thing too that's good for cancer, you know, hot pineapple juice. Yeah, man, you can juice the pineapple, the skin and everything, and then warm it up. Professor Chen Huren from the Beijing Army Hospital in China stressed that everyone deserves to know that hot pineapple juice can help you for life. According to his research, hot pineapple juice can kill cancer cells. Cut 2 to 3 pieces of pineapple into a cup. You can add hot water to it. It will be alkaline water. Drink it every day. It's good for everyone. Or you can just juice the whole pineapple, skin and everything, and you can hot it up. Drink it. Hot pineapples release anti-cancer substances, which are the latest advances in effective cancer treatment in medicine. Tropical pineapple fruit has the effect on killing cysts and tumors, proven to repair all types of cancer. Hot pineapple juice can kill all germs and toxins from the body due to cancer. The type of medicine that contains pineapple extract destroys only violent cells but will not affect healthy cells. In addition, the amino acids and pineapple polyphenols in pineapple juice can effectively control high blood pressure, prevent vascular thrombosis, adjust blood circulation, and reduce blood clots. Yes, it actually stops the blood from clotting. Imagine that. And then there's people who have a couple of issues here. You have some people out there who have problems like, you got people who got problems like rheumatic fever. What herbs is good for rheumatic fever? Now, you can get some birch leaves, B-I-R-C-H, birch leaves. That's very good. A herb called catnip. That's catnip, C-A-T-N-I-P. There's a herb called dandelion, not the Jamaican dandelion, the real original dandelion. It grows big as a lettuce. Dandelion. Then there's herbs like fenugreek, F-E-N-U-G-R-E-E-K, fenugreek. Then there's garlic, that's also good for rheumatic fever. A herb called lobelia, L-O-B-E-L-I-A. You can use thyme like scallion and thyme from the market. And a herb called Paudiarco, P-A-U-D-A-R-C-O. All these are good to cure rheumatic fever. And then the patient should also get a complete multivitamin complex plus vitamin A, vitamin B2, B6, vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin E. And the mineral you need is zinc. Also, you can get the Canaid herbal drink. That's Canaid, C-A-N-A-I-D, herbal drink. Bioflavonoids, coenzyme Q10, and germanium. And this information comes from books like Back to Eden by Jethro Kloss, Indian Herbology of North America, A.R. Hutchins, and Natural Treatments and Remedies, the complete and the Complete Natural Health Encyclopedia by D. Nyholt. So there you have it. You know, it's 4:24 in Jamaica. And finally, let's talk about karma. Amazing thoughts of karma. Number one, don't waste your time on revenge. Those who hurt you will eventually face their own karma. Number two, when a bird is alive, it eats ants. When the bird is dead, ants eat the bird. So, time can turn at any time. Don't devalue anyone in life. You may be powerful, but time is more powerful than you. Number three, karma has no menu. You get served what you deserve. Number four, karma cleanse. Be grateful. Act with love. That's how you cleanse yourself of karma. Be grateful. Act always with love. Check your motives. Watch your attitude. And try and forgive. Be forgiving. Number five, karma never loses an address. Number six, be good and good will come to you. Number seven, karma has no deadline. Number eight, karma is karma. Karma is in all life. Number nine, even a good player will someday be the toy of a better player. It's called karma. Number 10, you have to go through the worst to get the best. Number 11, what goes around comes around. Number 12, forgive the person and their actions. Never give in to hate. Let it go. Set it free. And karma will take care of what is meant to be. Number 13, karma, the universal law of cause, and you reap what you sow. Number 14, sometimes you have to walk away and let karma take over. Number 15, give the world the best you have and the best will come back to you. 16, he who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetuate it. He who accepts evil without protesting against it is really cooperating with it. Number 17, how people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. Number 18, keep calm and let karma finish it. Number 19, karma is like a rubber band. It can only stretch so far before it comes back and smacks you in the face. Number 20, karma has no problem getting back in touch with you when you need be. Number 21, one tree can be made into 1,000,000 matchsticks, but only one little matchstick is needed to burn down 1,000,000 trees. Number 12, let the players play. Let the players play, and let the haters hate, and let karma handle their fate. Number 23, the evil you do remains with you. The good you do comes back to you. It's now 4:24 in Jamaica. Let's take a final call. Greetings and good night. Ouch. Greetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm all right.
Well, you are
We're trying to get to you a long time, man.
Listen, man, you're super blessed. So let's do it quickly before I have to run.
Okay.
What you want to do?
Reading.
Okay, let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come again.
3.
1, 2, 3. Come again.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come again.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come again.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, you make me sound like me up on Sesame Street. Come again.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. Give me one more.
4.
4?
Yeah.
Here we go. So your first card here is completion. You have your own house yet?
Yes, man.
You done build it?
Mm-hmm.
How
One
old?
little paint.
How? Huh?
One little paint now.
Oh, because completion means that you'll get it. You'll complete everything.
Yes.
I can imagine. Can imagine looking at your face when your house done paint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, man! And you have a next card here now called preparation. Hold on, how old you are? How old are you?
I'm 74.
Really?
75.
Wow, you sound like 40, man.
Uh-huh.
And preparation. So, this kind of preparation. Now, listen. You really get up in age now. You know what I mean?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So you need to really watch it. Did you go and check out your prostate?
Yes.
What I'm saying?
It's enlarged, but I have some treatment on it.
Oh, you get any crampiness there?
No, no cramping, but me slope bad, man.
It slow you up.
Lady. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that is what slow me up, but me slope.
No, but
go on well, but nowadays me slope.
No, but you can't remain a bad butting Billy till to the end, my brethren. You're gonna slow down. That is what age is about.
Me slow off.
You can't do nothing at all.
No, it just recently.
Oh, but you're supposed to be a very cross dog now.
Uh-huh.
You can't even bark. He's a cross dog. So what you can do about that, man?
And just recently, like December, I just find myself start to pass a lot of urine. I get a lot of urine.
Yes, man. Well, you're going to have to take revenge, That can't go on. But at your age, that's what happens to people.
Okay.
Look, listen. You have a spice named clove, CLOVE.
Clove?
Yeah, cloves. Just drink some cloves tea every morning, man.
You buy it at a supermarket?
Yes, man. Buy cloves and make tea and drink, man.
Oh, CLOVE?
CLOVES, man. Cloves. All right? You listen to me?
Yes, yeah. Was writing.
You need cloves
just have the clove at the supermarket.
Yes, man. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to get a herb called saw palmetto. You can buy saw palmetto even in the pharmacy.
Go again, saw palmetto.
SAW. Saw palmetto. PALMETTO. Saw palmetto, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing too, you need to clean out your prostate, okay?
Yeah, what you use to clean it out?
Onion juice, my brethren.
Go again?
Onion juice.
Okay.
I think you're missing the whole thing. Get a pound or a pound and a half of those red onions. Those are African onions, right? And you're going to grate them,
Yeah.
You can't blend them because you cannot use water. So you're going to grate them, put it in a rag and squeeze out the juice.
Okay.
And fill a glass or a cup and pour that down your throat. Now, my brethren, I know you're not going to speak to me when you drink that because it tastes so disgusting, right?
Okay. Oh, what about the ligaments in the feet?
Hold on, man. You're moving too fast. Listen, you're going to drink a glass of this onion juice, right?
Yeah.
After 3 weeks, you're going to do the same thing again.
Okay.
And then after 3 weeks, you do the same thing again. And then you don't do that again for the next 10 years, okay?
Okay.
Now, that will clean and clear all the sediment and weird stuff out your prostate, and it could make you perform like a bad butting Billy again,
Okay.
I mean, if you were a bad butting Billy, you could come back on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's talk about the ligaments now. Which ligaments you talking about?
No, the feet are tired when it's okay on a level, but when you start to go up on a grade like that, the whole feet from the hip go down. Just tired.
Okay,
and
but
the feet, the two of them burn, the cramp, something like that.
Are you diabetic?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh well, that's part of the problem. You eating rice?
Well, sometimes.
No, don't eat no rice, my brethren. Don't eat no rice.
Okay.
Don't eat no kind of rice at all.
Okay.
Don't even eat rice that good for you. Don't eat no rice.
Okay.
right? No rice, no Irish potato, them thing there, right?
Yeah.
You can eat a lot of pumpkins if you want, right?
Oh, okay.
Make sure you take a walk every morning.
Yes.
Compulsory, unless it's a major shower of rain, take an early morning walk. When you get out there on the road, you can take off your shoes. You can leave home in like slippers, and take off your shoes out there and walk barefoot on the road.
Okay.
For a while. You know, you need to be out there a good 30, 40 minutes every morning early, right?
The feet is so they
tender.
Are so tender.
Yeah.
That I don't think they can bear the ground. Well, like on the asphalt is okay, but like the rough road.
I talk about on the asphalt, man. Even on the asphalt, it can get a bit roughy, you know. But all those rough things that jerk up under your foot is good for you. It is a science called acupressure. They massage all your nerve endings and all that. Okay? All right. You can drink leaves of trees like neem.
Yes.
That's very good for the diabetes. You don't drink that often. And a herb called mullein. You can buy mullein at any herbal shop, right?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But follow the instructions and you should be smiling again, all right?
Okay.
So if a woman laughing at you, let her go and laugh till you done gear up. All right.
Okay.
Any questions?
Okay. You were saying that prepare. We must prepare. We reach that number.
No, man. The card called preparation, which means that you have to understand that this is old age time now, right?
Yes.
And you got to prepare for some of the things that are going to be happening to you. But at the same very time, you don't just lay down and make a car run.
No.
You have to kind of like.
You have to move around.
Yeah, you have to fight it too. You can't. If you live sedentary, like just lay down or sit down, you just get sickly.
Yeah. Okay.
And then then there's a card here called the card of death, right?
Okay.
You may end up going to a funeral sometime soon.
Okay.
Somebody died belong to you recently?
No, but well sick. People well, my brother well sick.
Somebody well sick and soon pass, my brother. You have another card here now called gain, which means that you're not a loser, you know.
Okay.
You have a lot to gain, my brother. You have another card here now called the hermit, suggesting that you may find yourself, living by yourself for a while. Do you have a wife?
No, died long ago.
Oh, so you basically chill out by yourself more time, right?
I'm seeing somebody, but I don't sure what is happening yet.
Not happening because you can't go with nothing.
Yeah, we used to be okay. Because from December, just from December things start to fall apart.
Yeah, but right now things falling apart because, your sex life has fallen apart. But I'm urging you to use those onion juice and everything and,
Yes, man.
Drink your clove. Clove is an excellent aphrodisiac, Right? But my brethren, think positive, man. You're going to be all right, okay?
Yes, man. Yeah, it's just,
the saw palmetto will help send back down the process. It works slowly but surely.
Oh, okay.
Saw palmetto. Okay. You can buy it at a herbal shop. You can buy it in the pharmacy.
Okay.
All right? It'd be nice if you can get some relatives abroad to send you the saw palmetto liquid. Put a few drops in your tea all the time.
Oh.
Yes, man. All right?
Okay.
So don't give up.
You were saying the prayer time now is what?
What year are you born?
It's 45.
1945?
Mm-hmm.
What date?
11th November.
Oh. So you born the year of the rooster, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you're a Jabari man. Your prayer time is sunset. When the sun is setting, like between 5 and 7 in the evening, okay?
Okay.
And make sure you face the west. Face the setting sun and pray, okay?
Okay.
Hey, I need to run off now, so you take it easy, my brethren.
And take care of yourself until next week.
Give thanks.
I always listen to you.
Oh, gosh, man. You must pray this morning, man. I couldn't stop until I talked to you.
All right, okay.
Give thanks to the Almighty.
All the best now. All the very best now.
So, brothers and sisters, we give thanks to you. Give thanks to all our listeners, all our callers, all our well-wishers, all our critics. Hey, we love you all. If we have any enemies out there, well, my prayer for you, my dear enemy, is that you win the lottery and get real happy. Good. That's my prayer to you. All right. Now, to Radio Jamaica, we give thanks. Really, we give thanks and praises. Without you, we wouldn't be here. To Almighty God, without you, we really wouldn't be here. To Mother Nature, oh my gosh, without you, we really wouldn't be here. We give thanks and praises for everything and everyone that has helped make our show a success. Personally, I give thanks to my brethren, Jacob, who been nicing us up with some very warm music tonight and every time, really. So, on behalf of myself, Majesty, and my bona fide brethren,
Jacob,
there you have it. We give thanks. Remember, it is nice to be nice. Remember that coming up at 5 o'clock, there's the Sunny Side Up with Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones. I repeat, at 5 o'clock will be the Sunny Side Up, starring Derek Wilkes and Paula Ann Porter Jones. Don't you dare miss it. Now, for those of you who want to check out my YouTube channel, check it out. Just type in the word King Majesty, Majesty, and you can scroll up and down and find my stories, because I am a storyteller. So, you know, and I write very, very interesting, inspiring, and touching stories. Believe you me. So, thank you. God bless. Walk good. Keep sweet. And remember, it is important that you take care of yourself and take care of all others. Blessed. Sila.